same problem.
Okay, welcome to the Board of Assessors meeting on February 4th, 2026, being held here at the Ritter Building in Lunenburg. In accordance with the requirements of the open meeting law, please be advised that this meeting is being recorded. It will be broadcast over the Lunenburg Public Access channel on Facebook Live on the Public Access Facebook page, which is https://www.facebook.com/lunenburg-access-cable-157427727953056. Additionally, please be advised, we use the Zoom technology. I'm not sure it's actually up and running, but in case it is, we utilize the Zoom platform as a host for the hybrid and remote meetings, and that the Zoom platform utilizes AI technology known as AI Companion to create audio transcriptions of meetings to aid in the subsequent preparation of meeting minutes. And the AI Companion is activated immediately upon launching the Zoom application. You are hereby notified that this AI technology may capture audio prior to the start of the meeting and or following the conclusion of the meeting. From a computer, please use this following link. https, let me slow down. https://us02web.zoom.us/j/302-003-9690 ? Again, the meeting ID is 302-003-9690. From a telephone, dial the toll-free number 888-475-4499 and enter this webinar ID one more time. 302-003-9690 #. If you've not registered with Zoom, you'll be asked for your name and email address. No participant ID is needed. Just press the # sign when asked. Telephone users may dial *9 to request to speak after joining the meeting. Computer and app users may use the raise hand feature to request to speak. The agenda lists all topics which may be discussed at the meeting and those reasonably anticipated by the chair. Votes may be brought up taken as a result of these discussions. Not all items listed may in fact be discussed, and other items not listed may also be brought up for discussion to the extent permitted by open meeting law. I'm going to call the meeting to order. Excuse me. If we could all introduce ourselves, who would like to start?
Brian Marple.
Linda Chaika.
Karen Barrett.
Sarah Cammer.
Brian LaFond. Karen is our new financial director and accountant?
Yes.
Yes. And has agreed to join us. I don't know if you asked or... I think you asked.
She
I
did.
asked.
I'm happy to have you.
I used to be an assessor, so I'm just interested in what your issues are here in town.
So we're going to take the agenda a little bit out of order in that we will consider this public discussion, public comment, and we can have a discussion with our new financial director. So, welcome aboard. Why did you come here?
I love a challenge.
Well, you're perfect then. Fit right in. Good. Well, we're glad to have you. Really glad to have you.
I'm really glad to be here, thank you.
In the short time that you've been here, I've already heard some positive things about you, and I have not met you until now.
Oh, good,
So,
thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions? I had some questions that I will share with us in a minute, but.
Well, I have questions about how to handle the needs-based,
Okay. That was one more question.
and we have a needs-based test for seniors for a reduction in their taxes that is supposed to come and be assessed to all, the amount we take out for these seniors who qualify is supposed to be added on in small amounts to everybody else's taxes, but we had to take it out of our overlay because we did not know how to tack that on to other people's
Okay,
assessments.
so it's called a tax shift.
Thank you.
And yes, that was one of the 4 questions I
So,
had for you.
I don't know how to do that, but I'm hoping you do.
I will find out, yeah.
Well, unfortunately, we implemented it for this past
Yes.
year, so we had to take it out of the overlay then.
Yes.
And we're right now planning on taking it out of the overlay again because we don't know how to
Oh,
fully
I'll
implement
get
the
your answer
tax
right away.
shift. So if we can implement the tax shift, I think that has to be done before the classification hearing.
And when's your,
It's
oh, we already
done.
had it,
It's
so
already
you
done.
need
So
it,
it would be
so
for
we
next
need it for
year.
next year.
Yeah.
Okay.
Correct. So it gives us a little bit more time to do a little research and try to get it right.
Yes.
And make sure-
I know I have done it in other communities, so,
Oh,
yeah.
that's great.
Yep.
Have you done a lot with Munis too?
Oh, yeah, I
She
love
knows
munis. I
who it
don't,
is.
I'm not a real fan of the munis we have because it's a kind of a knockoff, but yeah, we'll figure it out.
All right.
Yep.
Wow.
I'm
I-
very excited to hear
I do.
that.
Me too.
I use,
If the town is listening, they're gonna be happy to hear that
I
too.
use, I've been a munis user, since 2002.
Wow.
Awesome. So
Exciting.
I'm gonna pause with my questions.
Oh, no, well, do you have any other?
Those are on the top of my mind of things that we need to deal with. Although the other thing we're working on is clause 18 requirements.
Mm-hmm.
So it'd be,
Actually done some people, that's 18.
so it'd be good to have that discussion with you as well.
And not necessarily today, obviously.
Not
Right. You give me a.
Right this
I'm
instant.
good. Yeah.
Are you really?
All right, those are all the things on my mind.
Brian, did you have anything, any questions?
No. The only thing I've got is one comment. And that comment is, I'm getting close. I got 2
Yay!
left.
Wow.
Congratulations.
All the assessor training,
All the assessor training,
Congratulations.
and just 2 short.
nice.
That's
Took
good.
Congratulations.
Took me 4 months, but we had a lot of work to do, so I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
I
I'm
think-
sitting here going like, where's all the work?
I devoted a week.
She took a weekend to believe the whole thing, because that's who she is.
I don't like things like that. Imagine how I feel about government.
One of my questions, I think we've already answered, and that was how do we fund the senior tax work-off? And it does indeed come out of the overlay.
Yes, it does.
Okay.
And we have
Wow.
not had that brought to our attention in the last 2 years that we've been together.
No.
This is the 3rd year,
So-
so it's not been brought to our attention, so we haven't budgeted for it specifically.
Well, I'm glad we.
Having said that, I think we had enough in there to accommodate it. Sorry, I'm sorry, go ahead.
Oh, no, I was interrupting. I'm glad we increased the overlay then.
Yeah, I have the overlay.
Last meeting.
So there are some issues about the overlay we need to talk about.
Okay. That isn't resolved yet.
You know, well, well, pretty much.
Okay.
But actually, the next one is the overlay balance.
Yep, Karen gave me that. I'm
Uh,
sorry.
so-
I have
Thank you,
this
Karen.
stack here.
Last year, it took several months, but we got it, something from Ezzy, and it showed what the balances were for each of the individual years and what the net balance was for the total. So he indicated at that time that the remaining balance as
Should
of
be right around.
April was 442 and some change. I'm hoping that we have something that's,
This is,
oh,
Is
that
that
makes
a negative
sense.
number?
No,
It is, that's what you want it to be because it's a liability.
correct.
Okay,
Yeah.
just making
Yeah.
sure.
I pulled it right off the balance sheet, that's why.
It's in the savings account, but it's a liability.
Yes, it's
Because you set it aside for use.
Right, so it
uses.
can't be encumbered. Well, no,
It's
it
a
can be.
set aside.
It's
It's
set
a-
aside.
Yeah, it's set aside on the balance sheet under allowance for abatement and exemption
So
by year.
this
Copy that.
very much lines up with what we got last
Yeah.
year. We've spent 40 or 50,000 more than we would have
Previously.
previously. We tried to budget for 175,000, and I'll give you a copy of this if you'd like. Oh, okay. Didn't make that one.
So this was last
See
year?
that one for
yeah,
yourself?
that one.
Please,
If you-
I'm
We can
sorry.
share. We can
By
share.
yourself?
That's fine.
So this was last year's number?
This was the number we got from Ezzy on 4/9/2025, which
Okay.
is far too late to actually set the overlay, but it took quite a while. Once we started asking the questions in October, it took a while to get it straightened out what exactly we were getting in response. So this was the final response, which says we have a fairly sizable, call it savings account.
Yes,
So we can accommodate the shifts, but we still need to make sure we budget properly for overlays.
yeah, right.
Actually, that was another question that I had. Oh, yeah, I have another question that's completely different from these. I went out to the current website for the accounting office, and I found that we have the 2023 financial statement out there.
Mhm.
I'm guessing there have been more. We probably need to get an update.
Probably. I know that Karen finished her 24. I don't know if they did the audit, but I'll find out.
Okay.
25 is not done.
I didn't think so.
She's working on that now. Karen Brochu.
Brochure, yep.
Yes.
Oh, so there's an overlap, well, good.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
that
Because
was
she's
great.
very knowledgeable too.
Okay.
Yes, yes, we're having her close 25.
Yep.
And then we're in the middle of the budget season and then trying to get some stuff done for 26.
I think we did have an audit completed last year.
You did for 24?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll find out, because then I'll get the
I
stuff
think,
up.
I think I heard that. The town manager could answer like that,
Because then I'll get I'll find the reports and get them up on the site.
but I think that exists already.
The other report that's up there is the year-end report for 2024, and I believe that means the 2025 one is not yet done.
No, it's not.
Okay, that's fine.
That's part of what she's working.
So that's as current as it can be. So that's
Yes.
good, that's a good sign.
We're moving in the right direction.
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
That's great.
So
We need that
Me too.
we have
in town.
the current overlay that we proposed for 260,000 for the budget. At that time, we assumed that our assessments our abatements were to be about the same. Historically, for the last 5 years, we've had about $130,000 to $140,000 in our total overlay budget spent. We've had about 35 to 40 abatement requests, with the exception of the year that we had, that you probably have heard about, where we had 440. But if you take that out of the equation for, because we do the state says, here's what you've done over the last 5 years, here's your average. The average doesn't mean anything because it has that pig and the snake in it. If you take that one out and just do the 4 years, our 4-year average is about 151,000.
Okay.
So historically, we've been spending about that. This year, the abatement requests are down about half, so we're at about 21 rather than the normal 40. So I would assume that our abatement amounts are going to be somewhat reduced from what we've historically seen. Having said that, we freed up a whole bunch of exemptions, meaning loosened the requirements
Yes.
and increased the amounts.
Yeah.
So that will have some impact on us.
Huge.
The other, well, I don't think those will be as huge as the means tested
Yeah.
one, which I think is going to be a significant amount of money per applicant. We only had 8 applicants, 6 of which were approved last year. We were assuming that we might get somewhere between 20 and 25, hence the 260,000.
But it was our first year doing it, so
We
next
think
year.
it'll increase fairly quickly.
It's more they learn.
Well, hey, how come you save so much money?
Right.
Well, I can do that too.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Well, yeah, you can. That's the whole point. But I think the significant increase from historical is really somewhat driven by the exemption free-up, I'll call it that, but really heavily driven by the means-tested one. But the abatements will be down somewhat, so we might be able to free up a little bit of money, but I wouldn't want to go crazy.
Yeah, because we've already used all of the funds that you,
Last year's, yeah.
this year, right?
Yes, I mean, the current
Yeah,
year.
yes, we're done.
We're already,
Yeah, we're in deficit already.
we are in deficit
Yeah.
already, yes. So when we ask for the amount from Karen Brochu, she said, oh, you're in deficit. He said, no, I want to know what the total balance is, so it's which is
Yeah.
what you just
So we don't
provided.
think-
And that will move into one allowance for abatement, because that's what the law changed to.
The law changed, we don't do year by year by year anymore.
We do on the balance sheet, but I'm going to,
You'll need to, yeah.
yeah.
In the-
Say- Explain that.
The best way is to look right, that this is a copy of the balance sheet, and they used to separate allowance and abatements out by every single year.
Okay.
Now the law says you can take it, do an allowance or abatement exemption, the one total,
Okay.
and you add to that total each year,
Oh,
and
okay,
then
so
pay
it's
out from it.
okay.
Right,
Thank you.
so it ends up
Okay.
essentially being a savings account
Yeah.
with the intent of supporting exemptions and abatements.
And helping you when you
Instead of
get
having
in
them separate.
Yeah,
the different years when you.
Right.
Yeah.
right, so that's good, yeah. So she answered the question as though it were 5 years ago when they were all separated year by year by year, and she answered the question for this current year, yes, we are in deficits.
That's kind of a new thing now.
Yeah.
But if we move the tax fix, is that what that is? For the senior?
Shift.
Shift. I will learn all of this. The tax shift to the rest of the homeowners.
Then it will
Then
come out of
it will
overlay,
come out of overlay.
So-
But we have the work-off program in the overlay.
which we had never accounted for.
Yes.
Which, so you had the
Yeah.
you have the numbers from the last 2 years, I think, right?
Yeah, I do.
I have them if you
You
don't.
get it.
Yeah. So.
Well, I don't usually do the accounting part.
We had. I have it. I just looked it up, actually.
I have it too.
Oh, here it is, okay. So for 26, we had 6 applicants for $4,406.25. And fiscal 25, there were 9, and that was $9,607.50.
So 4,000 and
Yeah, between,
9,500.
yeah,
Okay.
nine,
It'd be interesting to know if we could go back any further than that, but we've never gotten that information before on how much was being
Yeah.
spent or how much is being saved by our seniors. I like to put in a positive
Of
tone.
course.
Well, and I'm glad that we have these opportunities for our seniors, because it really does matter for our town budget,
it does.
the health of our town budget.
Well, yeah, especially.
Yeah, yep, so this is really good.
Did you want me to go into the senior meetings, or are you gonna wait till we?
Well, you just had those,
There's some changes to
Yep.
the senior meetings amounts. I don't know if you wanna discuss.
oh yeah, we can talk about that. Well, I just wanted
Talk
to,
later, or
this
no?
was part of the public discussion, just asking questions, open-ended questions. So,
Okay,
we can get to our agenda like anytime soon, unless there's something else you want to add as a public comment.
No?
I'm a little confused
Go
here.
ahead.
Okay?
Having just gone through the property tax exemptions today, it told me that the abatements for the seniors, veterans, etc.
Those are exemptions.
Yeah, okay, exemptions. They would actually be paid for by the state government.
We get reimbursed for some
Yeah.
portion of that, but not all of it.
Not all, okay,
And
some portion.
that goes back into the general fund, so it doesn't,
It goes
Correct
back
me
into
if I'm right.
a different pot.
Of course.
it goes back into the general fund, so it doesn't affect the overlay.
yeah.
Okay.
So,
So-
and you can correct me if I'm
No,
wrong.
you're right.
but,
So
okay,
then, in the general fund, it becomes free cash?
it becomes free cash.
All right.
Well,
Just finishing the loop.
ask the person who's in charge of the finances. You're looking at me for all of this.
Didn't you?
But you're exactly right.
Did you work on FinCom?
But we did do what? 5 years. Oh, I'm sorry, actually 7 years. I was only chairman 5 years.
I will ask you the question.
You're exactly right. The state does reimburse us of some portion of, not all, of the exemptions,
Some-
not the abatements. Just
Not the abatements.
Not the abatements, just some of the exemptions,
Exemptions.
most of the exemptions, actually. I don't know if most is right. Yeah, it's
Well,
probably
it-
most.
Yes, but I mean, you never get what you put in. You
Right,
never-
right.
This is just an example of what we get back.
Yeah,
It's the MDM one form.
yeah. And, I was gonna say, before,
Sorry,
I lost my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
So we have a new train of thought. I don't know what happened to it.
I was
My
reading
trains are
something, so I wasn't-
So you were just saying that before we get back?
Before we
Said
get back
something.
the
The money from the state.
reimbursement from the state, no?
Oh, let me fair, I think part of where I was gonna go, we recently increased the amount of the exemptions for several different categories. Those increased amounts will not be paid for by the state. Because we had the state minimum, we had actually increased from the state minimum on some, and anything that we increased over the state minimum does not get reimbursed. And the reimbursement is not 100%. So you're gonna put
Yeah,
$50 into something, and the state's gonna pay you back and say, we paid you back, and you get back 27, and you go, well, thanks.
That's a
And
good way to put it.
thanks.
yeah. Well, when we had 41C, we abated in 25, 18,000, and we got refunded $9,036.
Exempt.
Exempted.
Sorry, exempted.
I try to be really anal about the exemption versus abatement.
Yeah.
And that's
I
why,
can
like,
understand.
he's, so see,
They're the same, but they're not.
that's when it was 1,000 before we had the COLA, so we only got back like half of what we.
What is valuation?
What we exempted, even though we do it as an abatement after the bills go out, it gets confusing.
No, we do it as an exemption.
We do, yeah.
And I think must be coded separately, differently in munis for abatement versus exemption.
Not really, no.
No?
Yeah.
Maybe that's why we can't.
I mean, there's a charge code when it's going through, but in the end, it comes out to allowance and abatement.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why, when sometimes I say abated, we still do abated even though it's an exemption.
Exemption,
Not to confuse you.
Well, yeah. You gonna run away screaming yet, Brian?
Almost.
right. It gets better.
My head is already still spinning from today.
I mentioned the
This is
100.
a tough one.
Where it all starts.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mentioned 151,000 on average. This is the 5 years from the OL1, and I just did the calculation right on there. So if you need it, you don't probably need it because you can figure it out.
And that's without the senior
That's-
runoff, that's between 4,000 and 9,000. 9,600. That's the overlay, right?
This includes the overlay, so whatever was taken out of the overlay and the senior work-off was already
It's
taken out
already
of the
taken
overlay.
out, okay.
So divorce that from your thinking, and now we're on to this.
Got it.
Thank you all.
Thank you.
Such a headache, and it just started.
I got it though. This is the advantage of your, what, is this your free?
This is our, yeah, something like that.
Something like that.
I think we can go right into the agenda now.
Okay.
If you'd like. The status report from the principal assessor.
Okay.
Did you hand something to me that I was not
I
looking
did.
at? Because,
I did, I handed you 2 things,
thank you.
so.
Not that it was distracting while I was trying to read or anything.
I was trying to do it quietly.
Oh, wow.
So, for the month, we received 8 abutters lists, and we just got the new commitment for, we did the last one for 2025, which is commitment 7, which had 288 bills, total of $13,020.28. And our big commitment, which is the biggest one that we get every year, commitment 1 came in for 2026. There was 12,622 bills, and the annual excise tax is $1,819,740.97. So when these bills go out, which I believe they're going out on the 26th, we'll be very busy, because we'll have people calling and abating the bills. So this time of the year, it starts to pick up quite a bit with motor vehicle excise tax.
That in fact is an abatement.
Yes.
Yes. No, I get that.
Yeah. In addition to that, we received 10 motor vehicle excise tax abatements prior to these being sent out. And they were processed in unison, they're now waiting payment from the tax collector. On a brighter note, I only got 27 real estate abatements It could change if we get something in the mail that's postmarked for February 2nd, but there was 27. We've already inspected 6 in this weather. I landed in somebody's pool the other day. Obviously it was frozen, but we decided to hold off for a little bit. We're gonna do more next week. It's just the snow, it's just
Yep.
impossible. Up to my waist, trying to wear snow pants, and then the lady told me I was in a pool. I said, oh, I can't see anything, so probably not a good idea to be. My luck, I'll go through the pool.
That would be
I
kind
don't think you can put in petty cash for snowshoes, so.
I can't.
I have some if you wanna borrow them.
I have some too.
But anyway, so it's an adventure working out in this type of weather, and we have so many inspections to do.
Yeah.
But we've done 6 already, and 21 of them represent real estate and commercial and industrial. 6 came from, remember last year we had the solar company that sent in abatements for the residential owners,
Yep,
and we don't tax on solar,
so
they're
we
gonna-
don't abate
so
solar.
we don't abate, we can't abate them, so they're gonna be
They're-
denied. So I have them with me tonight, we can.
Deemed denied.
Deemed denied, yeah. So,
So those are the 6 you moved out?
those are the 6.
Okay.
So that, when I quoted the 21 number, I wasn't really thinking about the 6, because we
Yeah.
don't really count them.
We did get, most of them are residential. I did get 2 industrial
Oh.
condos that
Okay.
we will be looking at, but other than that, it's mostly residential, some land, so.
Okay.
And I've gone through some of them, so we can look at them later, and we're gonna try to get them done as soon as we can, pending the weather. I did also work with Randy Mercier last week. We still have the personal property bridge issue that hasn't been resolved. I have 7 parcel ID issues that we really need to change the numbering on them, because the way that they're numbered now, and these were done before when properties were split. Typically,
That's it.
with our numbering, when you split a parcel, I think we have 16 characters, but, let's see if I can find it. So it's typically the last part of the parcel, there's a dot, there's 4 zeros and then a dot, and then the last one should be reserved for a condo. Well, these were entered in as a single-family home as a .1 or a .2, and then the numbering is just off the wall, like map 98, so we have a map in our map book that has all the parcels in map 98. Well, this one parcel was put in as 98.2, and it's got the rest of the numbers, and at the very end, it's set up like a condo. So literally in our map book, we'll have one parcel that'll be map 98.2.
You mean that map book?
Yes, that map, thank you. So
Right.
it's
If you
just
go
a
on-
mess.
On our website, you can find that map book,
Yeah,
on the Assessors website.
so we just don't want to have that, because we shouldn't have one parcel on one map. It makes no sense. So I did speak with Randy about the possibility of numbering them.
She has to show me.
Yeah, and he said as long as they're 0 balances and they're paid, we could do that. And we're gonna have a meeting with Karen and Mylene, because I know Mylene is very worried about history
Yep.
in Munis. So
Thank you.
I would really like to take care of that, because I think we're gonna run into problems, because one of the parcels is actually right now a 2-family home. So if they, most likely that will be converted to condos, and then we're gonna, what do we do? Like, I can't, my home numbering scheme is gonna be off. So we're just trying to be consistent, because there was no consistency as far as what was done in the office.
Right.
So those were 7 that I found, and it's funny because one of them was also a lien issue where it was made inactive, and then when the bills were done, the sewer lien, for some reason, was never paid. So this became a whole issue. This is kind of how this whole thing started, and I found the other ones. So these were probably created, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. So if we could resolve them, so,
Yep,
so at least
So
it
you have-
looks like,
you have, your next steps already lined up.
yeah,
That's good.
yeah,
And it's gonna be a team effort, and
yeah,
that's really good,
yeah.
Nice.
because you can't solve it on your own.
No, you can't.
No, and he is going to call us next Monday at 11.
He?
Yeah, Randy, so
Okay.
Marcia. So he's
We
going to.
use a lot of pronouns, and
We do.
I try to make sure that they're understanding who the hell we're talking about, excuse my
But,
French.
but we really need him. I can't say enough good things about him because we still haven't been able to resolve this bridge. I had another.
Are you
possible-
familiar with the bridge exercise, or?
I am, because I used to work for Vadar, and I
Ah.
happened to be there during a huge bridge. We were doing a lot of bridges. I'm gonna find, I think it's more of a problem of this newest Munis. So
Well,
we gotta.
it was the problem with our last version of Munis.
Well, this version of Munis that you have.
Yeah,
So I'm gonna try to get out ahead of it and start now, trying to figure out, so when we roll into
Excellent.
next year, we're not having
Great.
this problem, because, yeah, there's no reason for it.
but, yeah, it just adds a lot of agita and delay.
Right. And it should work right. We may have money for it to work right.
Yeah. Okay.
Cool.
It's taken us like a couple weeks just to get the bill process done and then,
Yeah, sure.
we did, like I told you about the exemptions. The exemptions, we would like to put them into
Yes,
Vision and then have them go over automatically in the Y2K file
instead of,
instead of entering them manually.
right.
But we
Well,
really-
when you get it all figured out, I will take the day off and take you to the pancake breakfast.
Wow.
Because, you know, it's been a year and a half of Munis problems.
At least.
And just,
Yeah, there's
it's
no
a
reason.
chronic, and it's not just us, it's, you know, we had people on the sewer commission and people just quit because they couldn't stand it anymore.
Yeah.
No, it's not just,
It's
it's
true.
not just you.
Yeah.
It's, I was actually doing some work in Nashville last year, and they were having some of the same issues.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, so I wrote the job description for our special assistant to the assessor, temporary position for our neighborhood review, so Julie, this is just a copy of it.
Good, thank
I
you.
think it's going to be posted, hopefully.
You didn't want to run
Yeah,
out,
thank
did you?
you.
Yes.
So,
Thank you, thank you.
Yep.
hopefully it's gonna be posted, and we'll be probably interviewing, and
So we've been under the impression it was gonna be posted for the last several months, so we're hoping that this moves forward more quickly.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Just so you have that, and so I will keep
If
you
you can help with
updated.
that at all.
What's been the holdup?
The whole process, we put it out to bid.
Oh, okay.
First
Yeah,
process
right.
was the bid, no one bid on it. Then we had to take the funds that were allocated and move it to,
So we had to wait for town meeting to
Town
move the
meeting.
funds into the appropriate category. And since then, I'm not sure why it's been delayed, other than it's the
Lots of other
holidays.
things
A lot
going
of
on.
work going on.
And,
Yeah.
and we had to get tax bills out, and we had, and, you know, you go through the list of
So we
items
get-
and you go,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
Do it yet.
But I think now it's time.
yeah,
and we did look at this initially before we decided we needed some real help with it. A subcommittee of people looked at our neighborhoods and they hadn't been really revised since sometime in the 1980s.
Oh, wow.
And so
They've been
pretty
added
much
to,
everything that has been added as a 3. And,
right.
yeah,
and we don't have separation between neighborhoods and factors.
Okay,
Basically, our neighborhoods combine all the factors that you would otherwise assess
right, to the
and
different.
modify, yeah.
Yep.
So whoever's doing this has to define the neighborhoods and then
Then
add
go
the
from there.
factors, yeah.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
So our, I don't know if you're familiar with it, but our neighborhood 3 has about 3,000 residents or parcels in it. And our neighborhood 1 has about 400, and that's separated into 3 different groupings. That's our water a frontage. And, you know, so there's no consistency in the sizes of the neighborhoods, what defines the neighborhoods, whatever. So this is absolutely necessary.
Yes, it is.
Yeah. This,
Oh, there you go.
I did a toll, just so that, because we talk about this so much. I've started to look at some of the costs behind and the way they were derived.
That's why we have.
That's great.
So,
Have you shared this with Kim?
yeah, I was talking to Karen about it tonight. I
For
need to get a
dinner.
copy of this, yeah. So, as far as the site indexes, I'm just trying to figure out how they were calculated.
Right.
I tried to go back into CJ's emails and any documentation. I did find this index table.
Okay.
I've kind of been looking and analyzing, and I've also looked at Groton because they have two
Right.
lakes there, trying to be consistent. It looks like what they do is they take their land cost and then they double it along the water, like for their site index 1. It looks like they just
And
want.
that's based on their sales history?
That's based on their sales history, so they're,
So I think our rates on the water at least were based on sales history, but I think that because we have so many assigned as above average,
yeah,
the vast majority of our properties are considered above average. How can that be?
yeah,
So,
Along the lake,
yeah,
along the lakes,
Yeah.
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 Not the other properties, but along the lakes. So I think that that's the reason that there's such a differentiation between average and above average.
Yeah,
more than 50% are above average.
Right.
yeah. It's crazy, and that neighborhood
Just like
rate.
my kids.
Tell them like what we done.
I have a lot of paper, don't I? So, that neighborhood 3, I'd like to start looking at
Yep.
breaking that up.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's where, like 2692 in
Yep.
that. So, we really need to start this, because I did have one abatement, and the homeowner rightfully is upset, because nothing has been done.
That wasn't a neighborhood 3, that was neighborhood 1.
That was
Yeah.
site index 1, but it really, it's one of the abatements that I have that we'll review
Yep.
tonight. But it just isn't really fair that it should be consistent, and as you go through and you look at different parcels, it's not, so hopefully.
Neighborhood 2 has 175 parcels. It's a whole neighborhood for 175 parcels. What do they have in common?
Yeah,
I don't know.
but,
5 is along the state routes,
Right,
and 3 is everywhere else,
right.
except for 4. 4 seem to be like cottages adjacent to lake areas.
But not necessarily.
But not lake.
on.
yeah,
Like, and I don't know if that meant that they could access said lakes
In many cases,
Or-
not.
or not, like, I don't know.
Maybe they could see it.
And maybe it
As
was,
nutty as that,
Or
but.
maybe it was-
But we can't tax people based on view.
Yeah,
Or
I
maybe
know
it's
that, you know that,
or
but
maybe, I mean, it was.
you know that, and I know that.
Yeah, well,
Maybe it's just based on sales because it's a quieter neighborhood or something. No idea, there's no notes.
yeah, it's
And
frustrating.
2 is kind of like that too,
right,
2 and 4.
right.
And, you know, I understand, I think how that homeowner in 1 feels, because, you know, imagine you're in 3, and you're getting taxed at a particular rate while, you know, you have high traffic in your area, and somebody else who doesn't at all is paying the same rate, you know, like,
Yeah,
it's not
It's
just
not fair.
the lake that is having issues, it's throughout town, so that's why we have to do this.
yeah.
So hence the job description.
Hence the job description
And,
that we
and the,
have.
and the impetus to try to get this moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm hoping that, like I said, it's gonna be hopefully soon. I think Julie may be posting it this week, so I just signed up on it, so that's good, at least we can get going on that. The next item is, we have 358 land condition adjustments. And I had mentioned that this is part of a directive for DOR. So 289 of these are residential, 68 are commercial, and then 113 of those 289 are on the water. So
So these,
that's on the
these,
land.
they're not there are 358 different land conditions, there are different, 358 properties that have land conditions on them. I think we might even have to do more after we finish our neighborhood fix.
Well, part of the factors are in, like, neighborhood one.
Right,
Yeah, exactly.
So when we do the neighborhood project, we might try to take care of the ones that are not along the lake at this point. In the regular neighborhoods, the land factors, we've kind of gathered them together, Denise and I, so
so we have a list.
we have a list. We've kind of broken them down. We're gonna try to start inspecting those when the weather gets
Yeah.
good. But the issue is that we did speak with Scott Stangelo with the state, and he said if there's no comments, some of these have 10-20%.
We have a lot of properties that
Oh,
Yeah,
have a large discount for no stated reason.
yeah,
You can't find a reason for it.
yeah,
someone
So,
just did it.
yeah.
you
So
know,
as much as you had the ones at the lake, you're saying you had the opposite other places?
well, we had, in some cases, we had, yeah,
Yeah.
yep.
But it was also happening at the lake.
It was, right,
It was just-
it was,
There's no rhyme or
notes.
reason.
No
correct.
notes.
Well,
And maybe it was.
when it was done, there may have been
Yeah,
a
I'm
reason,
sure to
but we
that
don't know what
person.
it was,
Yeah,
and.
and maybe it was in a previous camera system.
We had one that was a
Who knows?
septic system problem, there, why do you give somebody a break for the septic system problem?
Yeah.
Go fix it.
Arsenic was another one.
Oh, arsenic, yeah, so,
What was, there was, just
yeah.
oddball.
We just have some, that whole thing needs to be revised.
Yeah,
Yeah.
The reason it hasn't been revised yet is because we've had so many other things to fix along the
I
way,
understand.
yeah.
that have been basically allowed to occur over the last 20 to 25 years, and
Yep.
no one was trying to do anything wrong. I think in some cases, a little shortcut, I can just fix this here. Oh, I'll just change this and it'll make it better.
Yep.
And has that reason for the thing gone away? Probably, maybe, who knows? We're not tracking that, so,
A while ago, can I ask you a question? A while ago, we were talking about chapter land and stuff like that. Is that all resolved?
Some of it is, we have two that are in the front, we're waiting to hear back from Adam Costa because we're questioning the first right of refusal, and it's kind of a gray area.
Okay.
There are two that I'm gonna do the rollback tax for, I think I can mention there, 35 Leominster Road and 1083
yes,
Field.
we can talk about chapter land in public.
I do have one lien for you to sign for one of them. So
Almost there.
I presented it to Adam. I scanned all the documentation, and I did call the lawyer of the day yesterday, DLS lawyer of the day. It was great, because the chapter land is just so much to it.
Mhm.
But we'll see what Adam says, but it looks like it's within the time period. So what happened was both of these, they were taken out of chapter land
In October?
in '25. So they went back to full value for fiscal '26. So they're responsible for paying the rollback taxes for the past 4 years. So I've got to make up the rollback taxes. But my concern with this chapter land is we have spreadsheets, we've sent out letters for people that have responded.
Mhm.
We even issued rollback for properties that didn't stay in chapter land and never sold.
Right.
So I talked to Karen about that. We're gonna try to be consistent with that because I don't know if they paid the rollback taxes. And I even had one property that actually had a lien on it, was in chapter, was sold, never got the intent letter. This property sold in October, and then the deed came across our desk in January, I think it was, end of December, January. And Robin said, Linda, this property's in chapter land, how could that sell?
Mhm.
And that's one of the options, just highlight.
Yeah.
I said, I don't understand how, if it's got a lien on it, and it went through 2 attorneys, why weren't we notified? And granted, it's gonna stay in the same use, so it was forestry, so now the new owner has to change the forestry plan. There's a cost of changing that, so unfortunately, we have to chase down the new owner.
Right.
It's just.
They are gonna keep it in chapter though,
Yeah,
the new owner?
the new owner's gonna keep it in chapter 61, but he has to,
Apply, do the rules.
Yeah.
yeah.
Apply, yeah.
Okay.
So,
Well, for future, at some point, the property will be sold and they'll build a house on it and we'll want our taxes.
When do you
You
think that's
betcha.
gonna go to Adam?
I'm hoping to hear, because my only concern is, since this has been happening, I don't want these to sell, and then, we
Yes.
have the rollback tax issue.
So
that's the
are you
other
just
one.
waiting for time with that?
I'm waiting for him to respond, so I scanned in all the documentation, and,
And have you been chasing them?
yeah,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
have.
Yeah, sorry.
Oh, that's fair.
Just wondering.
No, I have, so we really, like, one of them.
If it's okay with the committee, I think we should allow Karen to speak up at any time
Yes.
during
yes,
this
yeah.
meeting.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so hopefully, I'm gonna prepare the rollback taxes on these
Yep.
and at least get that submitted. One of the liens for 1083 Northfields actually was signed by the board, and
Yeah.
I don't know what happened, it was never recorded with the registry of deeds. I don't know if it wasn't paid, but now I have a new lien for you to sign. I don't, this is kind of odd.
So whose responsibility is it to
Fine.
file that with the registry of deeds?
I don't know what happened in the past, but I know now we collect the check, we collect the payment, and we set up an appointment, we go to the registry and do it
Right.
ourselves now.
Okay.
We started that because you can't,
There's no incentive for the homeowner to set
Do
up
it.
the lien.
so,
Or, I'm sorry, property owner.
yeah.
Okay.
So whatever happened in the past, I don't think the assessor made the trip to the registry, and you're trusting,
Gotta pay mileage.
yeah.
Sorry.
So that one I have, we happen to find all this stuff in the file, but I have to say, I think we're in very good shape compared to a year and a half ago.
When we discovered this, it went eek.
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. So that's good, we have spreadsheets, we're keeping track of it, and we know who sends the applications back, and when they don't send them back, we send out letters. And then I take them back to full value if we get a response, because we give them certain.
Yep.
So that's what we're doing. So that's it for that. I did give you a copy of the top taxpayers. I thought you might find that interesting.
Yes.
For fiscal '26.
So, okay, never mind, found it.
Did you? Okay.
I couldn't find Lunenburg Crossing. It's at the end of the name, not the beginning of the name.
Yeah,
They gotta be on there.
yeah.
Thank you.
So that's in there.
Mhm.
And as far as my goals for next month, continue with the inspections, with the real estate and the property abatements. We'd really like to start getting started for the neighborhood review director, and to work with Randy to resolve the exemption and bridging issues under this lot of care. And that's it for that. I do have the commitment for you to sign, and if you want to do that now, or you want to leave.
We'll do that when we do signatures and stuff.
Okay.
On the agenda. Otherwise, it messes up the minutes.
I don't know how to. Let's see, did I take out the invoices? I might have taken that off. The invoices? I think I did.
So,
I get
see the little space up here? Take that off and then add that next time. There's a big space in the middle of the top there. Take that out and you can add
it.
like signatures of stuff back on the agenda. Okay.
I even brought the clause 18, so.
Okay. Anything else that you want to cover during the report part? Because we've got other stuff to cover that you bring there.
I did print this out. You sent me an email on it, and I do agree with you.
This was something Rena sent to
Oh,
us
yeah, I
quite
read
some
that.
time
I
ago.
I
remember
think that
it.
should be,
And I thought this would, ought to be out at our website because it sort of explains how the assessors do their job. You can, Karen, you're welcome to have this one. Or unless,
Bit of us.
no, she can take that,
Thank you.
that's
I
great.
got my own copy.
Oh, good.
Linda has
My
a,
printer's broken,
Yeah.
Linda has a color printer in her office, so.
My blues.
Well, I'm trying to save on the ink, because,
Yeah.
yeah, we
Yeah.
are. So. I
But I thought it was sort of pretty clear for anybody, taxpayers, it just comes in and goes, oh, well, that's what they're doing, oh, that's how they do that, okay, great. And it's entertaining enough, and Rena had shared with us a year and a half, maybe
Yeah,
longer than that,
that's
and
good.
it was like, why didn't we put that on the website then?
No, she is great, I have to say, I mean, she was helping me with some chapter land issues. We have a parcel that's right on the Fitchburg line.
That one's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh,
She was
that
telling me
one.
about that.
Yeah,
Which,
yeah.
which Fitchburg line, on Summer Street?
We
or-
have a, no, I believe it's Townsend,
Okay,
New West Townsend Harbor Road. It's this tiny little piece, and
not Harbor,
it,
it's New West.
New West Townsend Harbor. Yeah.
No, Harbor.
No Harbor, are they?
New West Townsend.
New West
Road.
Townsend,
West
okay.
Townsend.
New West
Yeah,
Townsend.
New West Townsend. You'll learn.
I'll learn it.
She's only been here for a year
There
and a
are
half.
two versions, one comes into town and one goes out of town, same name.
Remember Townsend Harbor by Jack?
Yes.
I know that.
Sorry.
So this property actually borders Fitchburg. And the gentleman that owned this property passed away, so his daughter inherited it. So now this piece borders part of her property and another property that sold in 2022. So I've spent so much time trying
So
to figure out what
where
happened.
is the house? Is it in Fitchburg or is it in Lunenburg?
The house is in Lunenburg. This
Okay.
piece of property is mostly attached to a small piece, .021 acres in Lunenburg, but that's in chapter land because it's
Yeah.
contiguous with the property in Fitchburg,
Right.
not to make things more complicated. So now I've got to connect with the assessor in Fitchburg because we were able to find the old maps from 2003, which is when they did the map upgrade. So I pulled the deed, the plan, you know our deed problem.
Yeah.
There's no reference of this property that is New West Townsend rear. I
Yeah.
won't give the number of it, but it won't, it's just impossible to decipher it from the plan
Yep.
and from the deed. So I'm hoping that the assessor in Fitchburg can help me with it, because I called CAI and they can't. And I can't just take this property and put it on the neighbor's parcel, because legally, I don't know if it belongs to her. So
It doesn't.
it's kind of been a little bit of a mess. But that's my next venture, is to contact the assessor.
Just get it to Fitchburg, such a teeny little chunk of property.
Well, the reason I asked about Summer Street, I know that there is a business down on Summer Street, right on the Fitchburg line, that has a little sliver of Lunenburg, and we sent him a note and asked him for his, list of, what's it called, for a business, you have to have,
Oh, forms a list.
forms a list.
Yeah.
Yeah, he forms a list, he says, I actually was talking to him, he said, I'm not filling that friggin' thing out. My business isn't in Lunenburg, and I said, that's true, but you have a little corner there. My business isn't in Lunenburg, so I'm not filling that out. I said, We probably had to put a note on that piece of property to just forget about it, or send them $5, send them a bill for $5 every year, whatever. So I know we have a lot of those that kind of overlap
Yeah.
pieces of property that are between towns and,
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, we have we have an abatement that came in, and half of the house is in Lunenburg,
Yes.
and the other half is in Leominster. So,
The house
We've
itself.
seen this
The
house
house
before,
itself,
I feel.
No,
No?
I don't
This
think
is a
so.
different one?
it's not,
I don't know, I don't
we
think,
can't talk about abatement
We can't.
locations
Okay.
yeah,
outside of,
we can't. But I'm gonna tell you that, just some of the details about it, so it's kind of funny because I was working with Rena, Gangman, the assessor in Leominster, last week, and we're both gonna go to the abatement appointment together, because this woman filed an abatement in Lunenburg and in Leominster, because of
Where do you do it?
So we're working together on it,
nice.
which is good.
Wow,
So we're both going.
community cooperation,
Yeah.
what's that like?
I think we're going next Wednesday, I think is our appointment, so,
Where is it, their office in Leominster?
we're gonna meet at the property. I
Oh,
contacted the
that's a good
homeowner,
idea.
we're both gonna work together on
I
it.
love
How
that.
about that, huh?
Should just put a wall in the middle.
Oh,
Little sign, Lunenburg, Leominster.
Your bathrooms in Lunenburg.
So we were just trying to, the challenge is we both looked at sales, and our sales are higher, at least from what I can see.
Oh.
In Lunenburg versus what Leominster is, so we're gonna go to the property, see where we're at, but to be more consistent.
You also want to be fair.
Yeah.
We do.
So, you know, it's not like we're trying to screw somebody. We don't want somebody to screw the towns either,
Yeah.
cities and towns.
Which school
I'm sorry.
district are they in?
I don't know that, yeah.
That's
I
a,
can't answer that.
that's a question that could be asked, but.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we're going to because
So, if they're in a school system, that's the one that should be taking the bulk of the tax. Because that's how schools are funded.
Yes,
Yeah,
so,
we'll ask that question.
But you gotta do what's fair,
yeah.
We do.
obviously. But
It was, well, even with the inspection, because we both reviewed, we both have vision, which is great. So we were able to kind of compare based on what our inspection was of the property and the rating condition. What they had,
Yep.
so we were going through that and just trying to. So it should be interesting, because we're both gonna be at the appointment with the homeowner and.
Hello.
Oh.
Uh,
Interesting.
Yeah, never a dull moment.
Right.
So, do you want to sign these now, or do you want to wait?
Let's do our signature stuff now. That way,
Okay.
you won't be gnashing at the door.
So this is the commitment. When the whole issue of the senior work-off came up, we didn't do the commitment and the warrant for this, so, with sewer liens and all that, so I picked up that, so.
So I don't understand why the sewer
The
liens
warrant.
are,
It's part of the billing, so we are supposed to have a warrant and a commitment for that, so that's what this is. So this is part of the billing. I gave you a copy of the paperwork. We are supposed to do that so that the money can be covered for it.
we haven't done it in the past.
No, we just deal with.
Did we sign something that was incomplete at that
No,
time?
well, you signed the real estate and personal property,
Yep.
Yeah,
and I went back, because even on the warrant, it hasn't been done, but I couldn't find any paperwork beyond 24, 23 didn't have it.
Correct.
So, as far as years prior, but I still think we have to do this because it's part of the commitment.
I don't know anything about
You have some history
the
as
sewer.
an assessor, Karen, what?
I would commit it to my, I would commit it because we're gonna bring it onto our books
Oh,
for the
okay.
billing, yeah.
So then, okay.
And then it is, it's reduced as it's you know, as it's paid down.
Paid,
Yeah,
yeah.
and then we know what's outstanding.
Okay.
Do you know
Is
what I'm
this-
saying?
Yeah,
So in each, so it'll show up for the sewer, it would show, you're showing your commitment, your billing on your sewer enterprise fund.
Yep.
And then when you abate, exempt, or anything else, you then have to show that, or you commit your tax, or your bill, and then you have to reduce it as you, your commitment. It's hard to explain to you how it works on my side of it.
Well, it makes sense to me billing wise. I understand why it's all there, but
I'm not sure why the
only
assessors
signing
do
about real estate and property.
Because the assessors
Personal
do,
property.
it's part of your recap, assessors, everything,
It is.
it's part of your recap.
That's true.
That's why the assessors are into it. And you commit it because you're billing it. Right, you're billing your real estate, you're billing your personal property, so you're telling me, you're telling your tax collector to go out and bill that property. And when you tell her to go out and bill that property, it then comes on to me to say, you know, we gotta go out and bill that property. So we put that on our general ledger under a whatever fiscal year we're in, kind of like your allowance for abatement exemption, only it would be for sewer billing for that year, or that month, or whatever, however you, I'm not sure how we do our billing yet.
It's okay.
You know,
But I guess I'm being thick about this because I know that I should be looking at real estate and personal property, but when I look at sewer, when I look at these betterments, for me, that's something that the treasurer would be would be collecting based on the sewer, what the sewer commission is telling her about, and that is primarily for sewer, which we have no jurisdiction over as assessors. We don't even assess based on whether they have a sewer or not.
That's
So
true.
that's why I'm like, I
is that
understand
a
why.
risk or anything?
What's that?
No, I didn't know anything about it. I just
Okay.
found out that,
I've never done anything with a betterment, and,
Yeah, we have better ones out there.
well, yeah,
Sure.
but people come in and complain about their sewers or lack thereof, and are hoping for an abatement based on that, and we say, that does not matter for the value of your property, and so I don't wanna sign that because that's conflating the whole sewer system enterprise and how it's assessed in town, which is through a private fund with our job as assessors, which is, to me, separate.
How time sensitive is this?
How about we get you the information?
I was gonna say, the
Yeah.
question,
Yeah.
Nothing is not gonna stop, yeah,
how
we can get you the
how time
information.
sensitive is this?
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna have to do a little more research.
Yeah, I'm gonna get you some information.
this is what, after
I mean, you
we,
get why it's someone's cheat, except,
Yeah, no, I'll get you.
after Randy finished the billing, this is the document that he provided. If we have our personal property, we have the real estate and all that, so. This is.
So I'll ask you the question, how time sensitive is this?
Well, I mean, at this point, we already had you sign for the warrant for the real estate and personal property. I just happened to find this. The question about the senior meetings was, not senior meetings, the senior work-off was what, we started digging into this, and I said, oh, I think we're supposed to do this as part of the actual billing
And
every year.
the senior work-off, clearly,
Yeah,
yes, I
Yeah.
get that.
I didn't know.
that makes sense to me, because it comes from our overlay.
Yeah, I didn't get a copy of that this year, but Nancy used to give me a copy of it in the past, and of the senior work-off. And Mylene, during the billing process, she does something in the billing, clicks a button, and that is factored into the whole billing process.
We didn't sign it last year, so how did that happen last year?
Whether you sign paperwork or not, things,
You,
I guess, but if it's dependent upon our signature to happen, which is what I think.
You-
it is.
And the
You
sewer
did.
stuff should be done by the
No,
sewer commission.
I get, work has to happen, I
Yes.
get
Yeah.
that too, yeah. Mhm.
it was signed last year on this, because I do have a copy of it, that it was signed with the breakdown.
No, I don't.
But it wasn't on this, it was just the real estate and personal property on the warrant.
That's what
was the only,
I'm
was the
familiar with
only
signing,
item.
I don't
But this
recall.
was broke, I did find a copy of it broken down for last year,
Signed.
signed. And it had
Just
the real
don't
estate
call
and the
that.
personal property.
Well,
Yeah.
I believe the real estate and personal property part.
Yeah.
But it was broken down, it was in like the only difference was it was in like a chart.
Well, then I made a mistake then.
Well, maybe not, but
I can
we
give
need to
you
do a little
the-
research
Yeah.
on it and just,
Okay,
if we can
I don't wanna.
wait till the next
I
meeting.
don't wanna be difficult, but if I'm signing this, I'm saying I agree with whatever the sewer fee is, or whatever the betterment fee is, and I don't have any knowledge of that. It's not something I've worked on or would wanna sign on behalf of the sewer commission.
well, we don't work on it either, but we get these numbers in the
Yeah,
building.
but I am in a board of assessors, I'm not involved with collecting the bills.
We'll
Yeah,
get
so
along.
we
Yeah,
we can
okay.
table this till next time when we have
Okay.
a better idea of what
Yeah,
it is.
this
we're-
is, if we're not gonna,
Sign
yeah,
it.
we can get the
Yeah.
law right.
Okay, so we'll
Not a
hold off on that
Okay.
then, okay. Actually,
Well, maybe us two will learn something from it, you never
Well-
know, let's go
Actually,
back and
Well,
look.
I just
It
wonder
did
how the
look
sewer.
like this.
Well, we should be able to explain it to you.
it did look like this last year, and the boxes were here, and it was just kind of changed. So that's probably maybe why it doesn't look familiar, because I didn't like the way it looked, so I had Robin take out the box and just put the items individually, like that. So,
Okay, let's put it on the agenda for
We'll
next
put it-
time.
okay. we'll hold up on that one. Okay, so that's, all
I
right.
know Brian's never signed one.
No, I never signed that.
So this is for the,
I'm glad you picked on that because why are we dealing with this the
Well,
sewer
and then
system?
maybe it-
Not.
Yeah.
so this is the commitment number 1 of 2026 on motor vehicle excise tax. I have the warrant, 3 copies, if you wouldn't mind signing it. And then this is the commitment, and then here's the documentation that supports the amount of the bills.
Yep,
From our.
Yep.
bills
and you've already
processed.
given us the numbers, so
Yep,
So,
we don't have to vote if we're gonna sign it.
so this form is showing sewer sidewalk, but there's nothing in here right now.
no,
Blank.
Right, so I'm signing about this motor vehicle
Yeah.
excise.
yeah, that's the only amount.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like a multi-use form.
Form,
A
yeah.
state
Yeah.
form that's,
And you get that one big commitment every year about this time.
Yep,
our phone will be going off, okay. In your,
But it's
in
empty.
your office will. Kind of enjoy the calm before the storm. Okay.
kind of. Did you sign all 3?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, you're fast with it.
I don't think that's what
These
I
don't
wanted
have to
do.
be notarized, right?
No, that's the lien.
Okay. I started asking that about everything now because there's so many times that I've had to go, oh, I'll come in and sign it later.
I can see why your head's spinning, because there is a lot. There's just so much with this.
There is a lot with
There really-
assessing, there's a whole lot.
Yeah,
But it's kind of where government starts, because if you can't bill,
yeah, can't, yeah.
yeah.
Right. Oh. Thank you.
You guys are out of closing.
Pardon?
You're out of, all of a
Oh,
sudden,
I
I
know.
got out of closing.
Yeah.
All the signatures.
And that's your betterment, you're billing, not your usage for the sewer, right?
The sewer would be better.
Yes.
It's not the
Betterment,
usage.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Which would-
Yeah.
If it were the usage.
It wouldn't be the
we wouldn't be
usage,
looking at it
yeah.
at all.
There's interest though in privilege fee and all that. I don't know.
Yeah,
what that is,
it's
but-
for getting connected, and then if you
Oh, thank you.
If you don't get connected, but it's in the area, you still get charged something else, which is why people fight against having more sewer put in.
And Randy was saying in one of the problems that was an issue within the billing,
So I don't get
the lien wasn't picked up because of the fact that it was made inactive. Randy was suggesting that on the sewer liens, if a property is being split, we're gonna have to check with my lien before we split a parcel. And Randy suggested that maybe the betterment, that a bill be written up and that the owner is responsible for paying that, because right now, this particular property has 27 and 28 remaining as part of that betterment. So that's one thing I'm gonna bring up with, in our group meeting with Randy, is maybe they should be billed for 27, 28, so that now this property is now a two-family home,
Right.
and then when it's sold off, you don't wanna have this, betterment
So
that's not paid.
that should probably be, the sewer commission should probably be involved with that, because they're the ones assigning that.
Yeah,
They would have to make the decision.
Yeah.
would they,
Oh,
okay.
yeah.
Yeah,
It became a real
That's-
problem for us.
because it's not really, that's not our decision, it's
Yeah.
based on what the sewer commission has decided to do.
We could go explain it to them, but yeah, it's up to them.
But even though we're billing them for it, they still would have to make the decision, because it was
So,
spread out over
The
several years.
bill is attached to the parcel, but
Yeah,
it is assigned by the sewer commission, and the treasurer has to collect it. So the only thing we're doing is making sure it's attached to the right parcel,
Right.
as the sewer commission has decided.
but the parcel has changed, it's now.
Yeah, but the sewer commission still,
Has to make that decision.
because the funds they get from the betterments and that kind of thing are what actually funds paying for that sewage to be treated.
Yeah,
Anyone who's not on a sewer in the town of Lunenburg has to pay for their own septic system maintenance.
right.
And the town of Lunenburg doesn't want to have a whole citywide sewer system, so people have elected to expand the sewer to their particular areas. And actually sewer, whether or not you are on a sewer, impacts how you can develop your land in the town of Lunenburg based on your zoning. So it is entirely the sewer commission's job to assign those fees to the different units. And even though they're dividing it, if there's no rule regarding that, it should get kicked back to the sewer commission to decide how that works. And actually, the sewer commission has been stiffed a few times with 40Bs and stuff like that, so they're not getting enough money in that fund. They had all the munis problems, so they weren't getting enough money to pay certain bills. And so it is a really big deal that sewer commissioners should be deciding that, not
Assessors.
No,
the assessors.
And not the tax collector.
No, not the tax collector.
Okay, we'll have to get them involved in that.
I know it's messy, but
Yeah,
that's government.
yeah. Okay, so this is commitment 7. And here's
The last one,
yep,
we think for 2025?
2025. There's the copy there.
Here, you want to sign one? Here, you want to
I
sign
don't know,
one?
do I really?
And then here's the warrants.
So this is,
There's no shortage of paper.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, everything in triplicate. We'll do this one first, so I'm sure
We got our copies. Okay. I just have to-
This is the exciting television for people to watch.
Okay, so these are two liens, like, actually, so one board member should sign it, and then we have to have it.
This needs to be
Yeah.
notarized, I'll have to kind of.
So this one
Thank
is,
you.
a release of chapter lien, and this one, that is, let me give you the address. This is 1083 Northfield Road.
Okay,
This is the one that is in question for the right of first refusal. I
but
don't know
that
if you
doesn't
want-
stop this.
No,
I don't think that stops this.
that's the release of that.
Right.
Okay.
Do we want the date on this?
No,
Okay.
Because you'll have to come in and pay off.
I'll have to have it tomorrow, and I'll have to date it tomorrow
Okay.
when,
This is,
now we can,
856 Mass Ave, no release from chapter. Chapter one has been, it's been busy.
then we'll get those to her, because I have to sign it tomorrow in front of another.
Well, there's actual
Ah.
enforcement.
Well, yeah. And people don't like it, but we have to have control of it, and
There's a lot that just needs to be cleaned up and taken care of.
Well, we had people who said, you can't come inspect my house. I mean, I've been here for 30 years and nobody's ever come and inspected my house before. Okay.
I
That's not
understand
what-
your confusion, we
that's
share
not-
that.
That's not what the law says, but okay.
Nobody's
they
ever
did,
come
nobody
and
knew.
inspected my house.
No, yeah, you weren't the only one to say that, but
30
yes, you
years.
said that, yep.
30
then no one
years?
came.
No one.
Well, that's why we want to bring a lot of it in-house.
Yeah.
Because,
I get a note every time I do a repair.
You get a note?
Yeah. Of course, I file my permits.
Oh, yeah, well,
Yeah, I filed permits as
who does
well.
the note come from? The building?
Well, I haven't done anything since you've been here,
Oh, okay.
but it came from, I got a note from the building inspector and also from assessors.
Okay, good.
cool.
I just wasn't home when they could come by.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of them, that's what they do, they just go by and do the outside of the,
Yeah.
We
a
have,
lot of them don't go in.
we
I
have,
had a contractor taking through last time.
we have doorknob hangers too, so
Yeah.
we didn't have those before.
Yeah.
Door hangers, postcards.
I would suggest to everybody to come and have your property record card, look at it, make sure.
Yep.
Mhm. And you know what, most of the time, when we go out, we find all the stuff that
Mhm.
is wrong on the record card,
Yeah.
so it's a
That-
good thing.
right.
It's a really good thing. I don't have the annual report on here, is that something that you wanna go over, cause that one just came up.
Did I send a copy of the annual report to
I
everybody?
have extras of,
Oh, good.
I would like a copy of that.
It's, Linda modified last year's and I've made a few more modifications. The suggestion that I have on these bullets,
yeah, I do.
that's okay, was the last bullet really needs to be held off till next year because we're reporting for fiscal year 2025. We're in fiscal year 26, so anything we're doing during 26 really doesn't belong there.
I'll take that off.
And the rest of it, yeah, it's for FY 2025, and you had changed it to 26, but the last one said 24, and I was like, ah.
It's very confusing.
What we're reporting is last year. What did we do last year? So you have to sort of put yourself in the mindset of what we did last year, and then you can,
So I need to probably take
It
this
is two
chart out,
periods, by the way,
this-
I looked up instructions.
take this chart out and make it,
all
I
right?
need to make this
That's fine.
25 then, right?
Which?
Is it 25?
No,
Instead
no,
of
that-
26, is that right? Is it?
Because it has the end of 25 on the bottom, I think, right?
Was this last year? The year before?
I put in the.
We have been doing more file renovation this 25, so I left that one in there.
We're missing some acquisitions and conjunctions.
Oh, I was looking for grammar.
Sorry.
No, I forgot to look for grammar.
Period. That's right. No, I meant from start to line.
Oh, yeah.
Did I miss periods?
No. I'm commenting on a previous discussion.
So we're taking this one out. So you wanna,
So take
Brian,
that
if you
out.
have any suggested changes, let us know. We'll put it all on one and give it back to Linda, she can fix it. And submit it.
I still think those charts are wrong though, correct me if I'm wrong on that, because I did put fiscal 26
I
in there.
thought I had 24, and I
This is
did.
for 25.
I put fiscal 26 in the chart. But last year, when I did this, I just want to change the date.
Do you want to add that we've had this, oh, it is there, never mind.
So I'm trying to think if that's right.
Okay.
I don't know.
Have you looked at these numbers? Because I haven't.
I think that's.
Yeah, actually what threw me off was,
And you would want.
this 24, is the same number as 20 here, and that was
Last
last
year we
year's number,
did,
so I
we
think
put
it's.
in, because I changed the charts.
So sure what?
Well, I changed the charts, like last year I put 25 in, so I'm thinking maybe,
Did you put this sentence in
This
this?
looks the same.
Did you put that paragraph?
So. the great
No, we didn't have that last year.
we didn't have
That's so
that.
probably no one picked it up.
Yeah,
Consistent
so I need to change
with our
the
vision.
charts.
Ensure
I think so.
for all of our citizens. Collection of.
Because your report, this is this year's, right?
Yeah, this is this year's. But even my residential class, I gotta change all that information because
Right,
they're
to
asking
the right
for
year.
fiscal 25, so I'm gonna bring that to 24 valuation, that change.
As your start.
So there's just a couple of little things left out in here, like this happens to me all the time when I'm typing, like consistent with our vision. And for all of our citizens,
Okay,
just
that makes sense.
little stuff.
I think I just read them in as of.
Yeah,
Which,
I mean, that's, the reason I see those is because that's how my initial writing comes out.
they
Okay, we'll use Sarah's copy.
So the total valuation here that says 360 million. That is as of the end of 2025?
I'm gonna think about this. So we're doing for fiscal year 25, not calendar year, right? When we do that? Annual report?
This,
Yeah.
this is, well, we budget fiscally, right? So I
Yes,
think
but
this
you
is,
keep
and this
it
is your
fiscal.
town report, I think it's fiscal.
Okay,
Every town does it different, but
yeah.
I believe it's,
I just wanted to make sure because
I always
if
to keep it fiscal because otherwise it's just too much.
it gets
So-
confusing.
everything else moves fiscal.
Yeah.
The instructions we got say fiscal year 25 covers July 1st, 2024 to June 30th, 2025.
There you
Okay,
go.
so I need to
Stick with
change
it.
these charts then.
It's all about.
I didn't even notice.
Yeah,
I
it's
looked to
wrong.
make sure the numbers were right, I didn't look to see if it had the right year in
So
it.
I need to change all, take that out and change all this stuff.
No headers or footers, reports should be submitted in Microsoft Word only in single-space 12-point font Times New Roman, normal margins. I don't even know what a normal margin is.
I think it's supposed to be, no, I don't know. I think it's
Uh,
1 inch.
I just let it go. I did change them all to Times New Roman because it wasn't.
Okay,
I prefer
I just took last year's,
area.
so actually last year's has 25 in it, no one picked up on it. I think I
How
can just
dare you.
take my numbers from last year and just change the front page.
Well, when we did the one the year before, we had the wrong years in too. And nobody picked up on that, but we fixed it again.
Yes.
Yeah,
No,
was it really?
yeah.
Yeah.
But, and I was like, are we sure we got the right years? Oh, no, that's not the right year. So, yeah.
I'll change it.
It's gonna be virtually the same format, just different data.
Okay,
And if you take this out, this indeed might fit on that other page, it might not.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's gonna happen there.
Okay, all right. I'll change that.
Did you see anything else in there, Brian? I wanna make sure your signature's on this.
It's right there. Oh, geez.
Sarah's had her chance to play with it, and I played with it a little bit, and if there's something that you want changed, we can change it.
I mean, I'm looking at, I don't know the origins of these
Oh,
numbers, et
okay.
cetera, so I have no idea that they aren't legitimate.
It comes from this, which is,
This,
well, yeah.
this is a,
I'll update it with
this is a direct report we can do from the DOR.
Yeah,
Yeah,
And if you define the year as 2026, then you get 2026. We were supposed to be reporting on 2025, so
fiscal year.
it's gonna be, but
2026.
it's still fiscal year.
July last,
And we're still talking about fiscal year, so she has to change this to fiscal year 2025, rerun that report, that's done. And then she's
okay,
gotta
so
update this
so
to,
this is technically fiscal year 2025.
well, that's 26, it should be 25, fiscal year.
this is 2026.
Yeah.
This is 2026, then
We
what's
just-
wrong with it?
Because we're reporting on 2025 for the town report.
Oh, you,
See, he's even confused.
No, we've done this.
I'm lost.
Well, it's weird because
so when we-
the year is 2026, but we're
Yes.
reporting on.
But the fiscal year is also 2026.
Right now,
Right now.
Yeah,
But the
But-
report is for,
fiscal
fiscal
25.
25, which is this period.
Oh, this is for the last fiscal year.
Yeah.
July
Yes.
20, July
Because we haven't
1st,
finished this year yet, so we
2024.
can't report on it.
We can't report, that's exactly the
That's
point.
actually, yes, that's right.
That is, when you cut through all the other crap, that's it. The year isn't done, we can't tell everybody what we did that year, this
Yeah.
year.
Because
We're
it's
in
not over yet.
it. So,
And this is going in the town report for 2025.
Yeah,
right,
Right, so.
which
this is
reports back to
2020.
2024.
This is supposed to be 2025, but
Uh-huh.
you've got the wrong numbers in it.
Yep, well, and you can define it just by changing that to 2025 and then all the numbers are revised. The only place you can do a
Hopefully,
little
yes.
bit of work, well, yeah, it does, actually, I've played with that.
Okay,
Not-
the
not-
software shifts it, okay.
Not that I, you know,
Well, this I
go into
gotta
the
do.
DOR to play,
I
but.
take this to Barclays, that's how I get those.
I'm bored,
Yes.
I just open up the.
So she's gotta change this back so that the starting point is for 2025, not 2026.
I went, the funny thing is, the reason why I did that was I just edited his last year's,
I know,
and
we
that
didn't
had,
notice it.
that had the wrong.
Thank you.
But
Thanks for
I'll
noticing.
correct it.
But this has, this is total evaluation for 2025.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so that really should be changed to 24, and then all these numbers would be 25.
Oh,
And then my
okay.
percentage change will,
Okay.
Change.
That
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Yep, you got it.
maybe I just save this, so next year I have it all done.
Well, you know, no, because we're not, well, save this paragraph, I like it for
Yeah.
next year.
I'll just create
There you
another
go.
version, and then
Call it 26.
call it 26, and I'll do 26 done next year. And then change 25.
Getting a headache.
All right, where are
Told
we
you
on
that
our
before.
agenda?
Sorry.
Okay, we are a bit off the agenda. Minutes,
I have read the minutes from 9/3, 10/1, 10/16, 11/19, and 12/3. You revised the 9/3, 10/1, 10/16, and they're fine by me.
okay. I want to go through them one at a time, otherwise I'm
Sure.
gonna get all screwed up.
No problem. I just wrote my notes.
So, on the September 3rd,
Yep.
these don't add up. It says there were 33 functional,
Oh, you're right.
14 residential,
Yeah.
8 commercial, and 1 town building. It doesn't add up. 14
plus 8
and
plus
8.
1.
Plus 1.
Were the rest industrial?
Oh, I'll have to look that up, maybe.
Thank you for catching that.
That's 23 as opposed to 33. And that is what we said in the meeting, so I couldn't fix it.
Okay.
I actually,
Alright.
watched that part like 3 times to make sure I was listening to it. So those do not add up.
But that's what we said?
That's what we said. Now, you said there are 10 inspections completed, but that doesn't tell us if they're residential, commercial, or town buildings, so I don't think we can sign that one because I'm just not ready.
Okay.
If there's no other changes,
I-
once we revise the numbers, I could take a motion that once we revise the numbers.
I motion that once those numbers are revised, that we accept the minutes as written.
Would you like to second that?
I second that.
Any further discussion? They don't, like, 14 and 8 is 22, and 1 is
Plus 1 is
23.
And then 10.
Plus the 10.
No, you can't
no.
count the 10 because they either have to be residential, commercial, or town building. You gotta break them up into, so either you break up the 10 or we talk about 23 left to go. Or
Well-
something. We need to fix the numbers so that they add up, because they don't add up.
Well, they do add up. The problem is
No.
that if you add the 10 to
They're
the
they're
14.
incorrectly attributed.
Yeah,
Correct.
the numbers add up. The problem is that the 10 isn't identified.
Precisely.
Yeah.
Right,
They're
so check
So-
those minutes.
completed.
Oh, but
I'm
we
gonna
need to-
say residential on that.
I
but
don't know that they were. I wanted to confirm with you because
Okay,
I wasn't the one doing the inspections.
all right, I'll check.
I think that's from your report too, so you should be
All
able
in,
to
yeah,
find it on your report.
all in favor, once those numbers are adding up of the approving these minutes, say aye.
Aye.
No one, none opposed. So we will put down today, yesterday we
Thank you for catching those numbers.
fixed it.
I'll catch grammar, you catch numbers.
I often catch grammar too, but I
You
wasn't
do,
looking
you
for it.
do, it's true.
I wasn't looking for it. So that was 9-3. The next one that we have is not done is, we did our,
10-1. You revised.
I did, here it is, sorry. Here's copies of 10-1 as revised. Did you get, if you had a chance to
I
look
read
at it?
through them, I didn't see anything I wanted to change.
Copy of our minutes?
Oh, good.
I thought maybe, enough paper in here. Yeah. So, if,
Although some funky things happened with the formatting.
well, no, there's one.
Did it
Oh, I
come with
think,
it?
Brian, do you have the one that doesn't have the funky stuff on it?
It's under
Yeah.
probation.
Here, take that one. Either one. See?
I'm gonna put it
This is
down.
how I printed it off when I went
Oh,
to the, when I went,
This is how it looks on my phone.
here's what I opened it, this, and I went, that's a mess. And I went back to my actual document, and this is what I got. So somewhere along the line it changes, the pagination or the
Yeah.
Is this
margins.
a fun meeting?
But I'm gonna give this one to Linda to scan in if indeed we approve it. For 10 more. Don't ever fall behind.
Especially in your minutes. Those are
Oh,
tough.
just
No.
awful.
Minutes are tough.
I have executive session too,
We'll do that after.
after
I've got a
we
couple of
finish
these to
this
finish
one.
up.
Yeah,
I motion that we accept the minutes as written for October 1st.
Where'd that smudge? Where'd that smudge?
I took my magic smudgy fingers on it.
Okay, one that's October 1st, that's not smudged. Oh, but that doesn't have a thing, shoot. Okay, we need the smudge, I don't care.
Okay,
All in favor? Oh, was there a motion?
I motioned. Somebody needs to second it.
All right, I'll second it.
Thank you.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Today's what, the 4th?
fourth.
Yes.
Two, 4, 26. I think we only need one. Do I? Was that again more initials than mine or just mine?
I think it's just yours.
I think so, I don't remember.
Do you want me to just sign it anyway?
That's what we were doing, it
Let's
doesn't
just
matter.
sign it, just in case.
These from down here?
We have the minutes of October 16th.
Thank you. Shoot.
Minutes of October 16th. And it looks like this one didn't do it because I printed it directly from my WordPress. It might do it when I send it off, but I don't have to send it off.
I think all these numbers are correct.
I double checked.
I mean, I was like, it sounds good, but I don't remember.
Tell you why, because this number, this condo,
Yeah,
is 4.5. In the next minutes, it went down
yeah,
because we found an error.
yeah, I remember you reporting.
But
that.
this was what was in the meeting, so
Yeah,
I
That's what we
did
had.
what was in the meeting. And this was my list of questions.
Two
Should have
periods.
written it here. Did I put 2 periods?
Yes, you did.
I tried.
Yeah.
Tried, period. And it comes back and tells me I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but I'm right.
You are right.
If everyone's had a chance to review the minutes of the 16th, I will entertain a motion.
A motion to accept the minutes of October 16th is written.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
2, 4, 26. Did you guys say you did sign it or didn't sign it?
I don't remember signing it, so it gets done.
Okay. Now, about 5:45, I did the October 22nd. We haven't had a chance to review those, so
No, I didn't.
I put on my note, I said, we'll go through them next time.
Okay.
So they're already sitting out there ready to be
I did
reviewed.
read through the minutes from 11:19 and 12:3.
That Danielle did,
Yeah,
yep, and
Yeah.
no suggested changes.
I didn't think of any,
Uh,
but
I,
I did
usually
not,
I
I
do
didn't
it-
run the numbers on those.
usually I do it when I'm looking at the meeting to make
Okay.
sure we catch everything.
All right, so
Um,
I'll wait until you do that.
Yeah, this time.
You usually catch the numbers,
Yeah. Okay.
because I don't think the software records those well.
It doesn't record as well, nope.
Do you want to sign those other ones that I have to look into, that first one? That we're waiting on clarification?
No, because it's got the wrong numbers, so we're gonna have to change numbers on it, so I'll print another one off and then
Okay,
I'll initial it.
all right, so we will have to do it again. Okay.
So we're catching up. And some of the other ones are a little bit shorter. Some of the meetings are a little shorter, so they should be quicker to go through.
Those executive sessions?
And so we have some executive sessions.
There's 3 of them. I'm trying to stay up to date with that.
I think it looks fine.
Yeah.
Uh,
Motion to accept the executive session minutes of November 19th.
I'll second it because, oh, you could second it. You can second it.
I can second.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
This is for release.
Okay.
This is, no.
You want to keep that or not? I'm just making a pile for,
This is the next one.
which one's this one?
December 5th.
Oh, so we haven't seen, yeah, fine.
Thank you.
So this is a copy for us to review and then we'll take one of these and
So it's not 14 real estate exemptions. It adds up to 5.
Hey, it's wrong. Use the template from the last time. When it was 14, this time it's 5.
That's fine.
Oh, God. Can I just cross it out with the 5 and then you guys sign it? Or do you want me to redo
I'd rather have it
it? Redone?
redone, but I'm coming in tomorrow.
Okay,
It can be redone tomorrow, I have to sign it.
Yeah,
okay,
so we haven't approved the
If-
regular minutes from the,
No.
from that date, okay.
So, with the modification to the total from 14 to 5, we'll entertain a motion to approve the executive session for release of December 3rd.
I second.
So, all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So I'll come in and do that one.
Okay.
Is that it on the minutes?
Nope, one more.
Great.
This is the last.
This one says 14 as well.
Did I do the same thing? Oh my God.
Cut and paste for, you know, but the number's gotta be right.
5. Oh, God, okay. All right, we'll change that one too.
At the top you said 5.
Yeah.
Oh, I wasn't here for that one, so carry on.
At the top you said 5, and then when you get to this line you said 14. Whoops.
Oops.
Okay.
I'll change it, you can sign it.
Yep.
Okay.
Once we approved it, I move that we approve based upon the changing the number of 14 to 5 for January 7th. All in favor?
I,
How late do you want me to wait? Because you got a couple to fix.
I'll have them done.
I thought
What
so.
time you're coming in?
Wow. Okay, that's it on minutes.
That's everything, yep,
We're making headway.
we are.
Yeah, we're out of minutes, now we're
it was a rough fall.
Senior Center.
We have our next presentation on March 12th at the Senior Center. And I thought what I would do is just kind of take last year's presentation and kind of just edit it. So it's not piece of work.
So these are new dates.
New date, yep.
And new data. Have you put new data?
Actually, I did for the senior meets. I do have the
So,
circuit breaker.
so last year we did the senior presentation in 2 pieces because we added the senior means tested tax reduction. So we did that one in like August, and we needed to get it back by September, so we gave as much time as we could.
Is there anything changed in here?
I do have to update, just one thing. Did we change?
Because it's
Our
like,
town meeting, I'll have to change all the data. That's just for
There-
reference.
There's
yeah,
a,
because you have fiscal year 2026 reference will be based on 2024 sales.
I have to update all that. But I thought, I just wanted to
most
do
of the
that.
format, was there anything in particular that we didn't like about the format?
I was fine with it last year.
Me too.
Was there anything you didn't like about it?
No, I just figured, the only thing I'm concerned about, I don't want to confuse people because the senior meetings isn't until September 2nd. This is the updated, this is just a rough draft.
Can you make like a giant coming in September,
Yeah.
this is when this is eligible,
Yeah,
And
like a yellow?
make it, yeah,
do we
like that.
actually need to make another presentation during the summer?
I mean, we could just for this.
But it might be good for them to hear it
Ahead of time.
ahead of time, so that they, that it's in their minds and they know about it.
Yeah. This is updated, the
So the date's correct now?
date's correct, the amount of the exemption is gonna go up to 2820, because that's what the circuit breaker, so from 2730 to 2820.
Right.
Because that's the maximum.
Yeah, that was updated.
And we don't yet know what the total tax bill is gonna be, so we don't know what 1% of it is. We won't know that for quite some time.
No.
We can estimate it in the late summer, but we can't do any sooner than that.
No,
So, we don't know how many we could accomplish, we could. If we get hundreds of them, then we'll hit the max. I think it was 220 last year or something. We won't get that many.
yeah.
So we don't really have to worry about the max, because it'll only be 1% of the total tax.
Right. Well, it's gonna be the levy, 1% of the levy.
Mhm.
So, my only concern is, when can we start accepting applications for this? Do I have to wait till July 1st?
You don't. You just accept them anytime, they just have to be there by, you could take them anytime you like.
They have to be complete by September 2nd.
Why?
They have to have filed their taxes so that they have their
Right.
circuit breaker.
Yeah,
And if they're done with their taxes and they have their thing, they wanna submit it, then you can put it in the file for this year, this year, coming year.
okay.
I mean, that's up to you, that's you execute in the office and how you wanna keep track of that. You can take them anytime you want. It's much like exemption applications can be taken anytime up until they're due, right?
No, because we don't,
You could take them.
we could take them,
All I'm saying is you could take them, you don't have to,
yeah,
but you could set a date, oh, we'll open it up on June 1st or July 1st or something and start taking them over. That's certainly up to you, that's how you wanna execute the office. I'm happy, that's my take.
Oh, no, you should do it how you,
this is a different date, so all of our other
Right, we do
exemptions
that.
are, the
April 1st.
date is April
April
1st.
Fool's Day.
She knows.
This one is September 2nd, which is.
I was just wondering with the means one, is that on the fiscal year 27 tax bill, 1%?
Yes.
Yeah.
Which isn't gonna be figured out until
Right,
hopefully earlier this year.
but they can still put it for you.
We're depending on you.
And I'm depending on you.
That's right, we are codependent.
Yes, we are.
And actually, this year, we were a little bit later than we wanted to be because we didn't get some of the stuff we need back from Vision until after it was due.
we had those functional economic obsolescence factors, which Vision had to look up,
Right.
research all those, so that kind of delayed
Well,
as well.
yeah, they were already gonna be late.
I'm gonna actually call, I'm going to a Vision conference March 31st and April 1st. So I'm gonna actually ask them to tell them that we need it earlier this year.
Yeah.
Well, one of the things I sent a note off to the town, we sent a note off
We
to the
sent a note,
town manager
How do you
and the
expect us to do this?
procurement officer, and said we don't have any performance metrics in here. If they're late, it doesn't matter to them.
Yeah.
So they've been late the last couple of years, by a couple of weeks, which eats into our time to do all the research that need to be done. And this past year, Linda was, calling at last minute with, I found this and this is broken and can you fix that? And they were going like, well, we'll pull my hair out, try to finish up for you guys. Well, if you get it to us on time, you wouldn't be doing that, not our fault.
That's not our fault, yeah. We still need it done right.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I was hoping that they could write something into the next contract with Vision, that they have some performance thing that they have to meet, and if they don't meet it, they start to lose money. That'll
That'd
speed
be a
up.
good idea.
Yeah, it does have, I think our next contract's September 30th.
Yeah, I know, but the last one said September 30th, but if they don't make September 30th, nothing happens.
Right, what are the
Yeah,
ramifications?
there's
Yeah.
nothing,
There's
And
nothing.
they need some.
It's like raising children with no consequences.
yeah.
Yeah.
True, it's just, in all fairness, this past year, we threw all that stuff at them, so, but still,
And
it
last year we
just-
had something, and the year before that we had something, so every year they've been late.
And I'm sure every community has this every year.
every
You know, different
community
things
is dealing
going on.
with that whole
The same
thing.
3 years ago, they weren't late because we got a delay.
Yeah, April,
We moved out to, our
Yeah.
billing was done in
Right.
April.
yeah. Did you hear about that? We had 3 prelim quarters, and the 4th quarter was in April, was the only actual,
Which
which really caused a lot.
scared the hell out of a
Imagine.
lot of people because it changed how much, a lot of people, it changed their amount, went way up
Yeah,
because it was basically making up for what you hadn't paid the
Right.
first 3 quarters.
Yeah.
The actual.
On top of
Yes.
that,
Actual billing, yeah.
That's the actual.
Escrows were.
on top of that, escrows were a mess.
I can't imagine.
And when the people got their escrow recalculations in the summer, we heard a lot.
Yeah.
We actually did a 8 of 58 for one of those, that was such a mess.
Yeah.
So,
That was the first 8 of 58 that I've done. And I checked with 3 other assessors and they said, you'll never get that granted.
yeah,
And it
No, we
got
did.
it,
granted.
it went through pretty quickly because it was clear.
What's the problem?
The town had
Yeah.
messed up,
Yeah.
and messed up, and messed up. And, yeah, there were some extraneous circumstances for the homeowner too,
Yeah.
so it was like,
Right. I was glad, that was kind of.
oh, it was great.
And they were happy.
I ran into them at something at the senior center,
Yeah.
and she came over and gave me a hug.
She did?
She said, and by the way, I think I used to work with your brother. Really? She said, yeah, that was before. And I said, when was that? Oh, back when you hated me? She said, yeah.
Oh, no.
Okay, oops. So anyway, sorry, I digressed. I think this package looks fine, once you
Other
get
than
the
the
adjustments on the numbers and stuff.
Okay.
You know, it looked good last year.
Yeah.
Last year we printed off 100, I think we have like 20 or 40 left. I don't know if we need 100, maybe we should print just 50 or something.
Well, this, I'm hoping this works out well, and thank you for,
This is online,
yeah.
what I'm talking about, the brochures.
This, well, I'm trying to, we couldn't use what Tom Alonso did us to have our capital software. So I might try to recreate it in PowerPoint. All I know is that this second page is rotated, so it can print on the back side. I don't know how to do that in PowerPoint. No, I mentioned it to you. Does anybody know how to do that? If it does it
Well,
automatically?
But that's for the brochure, do
This
we
is
need a
for the
brochure?
I don't know, do we need it?
No.
I think you
have
got
another
this,
flyer.
I would hold off on the
I
brochure
have
until.
another, I think it's in, let me see. I did a little flyer here.
Well, all your
When you
elderly
think
aren't
you
gonna
could
go
just say
online to
stuff
look
on
at that, right? I mean,
Yeah, actually,
all your elderly don't go online.
this is
right?
this is
No.
available online, not that many people are gonna say it.
But this is gonna be printed out?
She'll have some
Yeah.
Yeah,
during
So
the
they can get it at town
they
hall.
can get it,
yeah.
yeah. And if you wanna come to it on March 12th, it'll be at 9 in the morning.
I would, because I just like to meet the seniors.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're great. And then I'm gonna stick with this, this was helpful, this little checklist.
Yep, and you change that to
But I don't
September.
qualify for that.
For the senior base, it's a means base, it's not, or is it on there?
Yeah, it's September
Second.
3rd, so actually, I'll just confirm
It's
with that.
September 2nd on that one. It should be September 2nd.
It should be
Oh,
September
just
2nd.
for clarifications, so we know for the future.
Yeah.
Last time, we decided to do it on the first Wednesday of September for the senior means tested, but have it be September 3rd, so we voted on September 3rd. I think we need to vote on the first Wednesday of September, that way she can make the changes without having to ask anybody.
I got the date.
Okay.
The first Wednesday in September is the
Second, yep. Yeah, we already looked it up, but I think we should just take a vote, that's what we mean. And that's what the policy should say, wherever we have the policy written up. Policy and/or procedure.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have to make it clear when I present this that it's for fiscal 27.
You
That's
just
the
say,
only thing for the means tested, because of the
if you
deadline.
say,
It
you know,
applies to the next year.
right, we'll be doing this starting June 1st or July 1st or whatever, and it's for next year.
Yeah,
But that way, you know, you can kind of differentiate all the other exemptions here.
I think it would make sense to start accepting it after, like, from July 1st, make it effective. Just
When's the fiscal year end?
June 30th.
Yeah. there you go.
Uh-huh.
So that would make sense to me.
Yep.
Just saying.
Yeah. So, okay.
So a motion for the first Wednesday in September for the means testing?
A motion that, due date for applications for the senior means tested real estate tax exemption be the first Wednesday in September, which is the 2nd this year.
Second. Any further discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
So now we can actually write that down wherever we have that
Okay.
for this whole thing.
Mhm.
And we don't have to worry about changing it.
Okay, good.
It's timeless.
Mhm.
2027 overlay. We actually talked about this a
Yep.
bit. Budget and growth estimates, we're not changing the growth estimates right now. I don't think we need to, I think we're fine.
With that, I didn't have a chance to tell. We have, most of our inspections that we've done, we have already put them into the template for 27.
Oh,
So I will have a number of how close we are to the 400,000 that we estimated for growth for 27.
Versus the overlay.
We still have the rest of
Growth.
it.
Growth.
The growth, yeah, because I just copied the.
so last year we estimated 400 and we did
Right.
513 or whatever it was,
I think
5,
maybe
Yeah.
543, I don't know the number.
Yeah.
518.
Which is
Five
great,
eighteen,
which is
Yeah.
great, we wanna be higher.
Right.
Yeah.
You want to be conservative on your estimate.
Yes. I
Yeah.
think people are hoping that we'd have another pseudo Amazon building.
I don't think we have anybody in any other tenant in
No,
there. I
It's
haven't
just
heard
vacant,
anything.
right?
Isn't that amazing?
Is it just,
It's,
is there a
it is
case?
to me every time I
There's
drive by
one
it, I
tenant,
don't
I think,
understand.
but that's a,
No others that I've heard.
Yeah.
And it's something we
Somebody's
need to
got a lot of
look
money.
too, you'd think that
Yeah.
somebody snap it up.
It's an awful big building though.
It is a
Yeah.
big building.
It's huge.
yeah, it's a,
Yeah, it's
it's
huge.
an Amazon supply center.
Right.
You know, they
So
have
that's
one in
biggest-
Littleton, why do they need to come out to Lunenburg?
And there's one in Boylston,
Mhm.
so.
Who got
It's a
it in
huge
there?
one,
They
so.
needed it.
Where do you live? If I
I'm in
may
here.
ask. Oh, right across, right down
Right
the
across the
street.
pond.
Yeah, there you go.
I live there.
That's where Logan West should have been. At Devon's.
Yes, it does.
It should have been. I would have hated it because all over my house, but
Yeah, that's what they were doing.
I probably could have sold my
30
house for 3 times the amount for all those people that have been working there.
Right.
years ago. 30 years ago, there were planes flying over my house all the
Yeah, all
time.
the time.
Yes, there were. And when they were trying to figure out what to do with Devon's, that was one of the suggestions.
Mm.
Logan West.
I,
That would really mess up my committee.
drives me crazy over at Devon's because I'm up by the 2 a.m.
Okay?
in there. And at the airport, they're always doing the guys are out there learning how to drive ambulances and things like that. And so you're always hearing, and so your automatic
Yeah.
Yep.
thing is to go, you know, what happened, what happened? Because it's always sounding like we're at war. It's awful,
Ow.
it's awful.
Don't tell people that when you sell the house.
I know.
Response time is fast.
Yes, I'll bet that's true.
It sure is.
So we are not gonna undertake a motion to reduce the overlay from the 260 that we had proposed, I think,
No, I don't think so.
unless somebody feels differently. I
No,
mean,
give it-
we got less abatement requests,
Yeah, we got fewer, but we don't know what those are gonna be yet.
but everything else is gonna be more.
And if we are revising neighborhoods, we,
Well, that'd be for the following year, but
yeah,
Mhm.
but we are gonna be adjusting codes, it sounds like. So we could get abatements based on that. So I think it's right, it's a high number, but that's also where we are with exemptions.
right, for many, many,
And
many,
abatements.
many years, Lunenburg was at like 125,000.
Yeah.
And it's pretty fixed for years and years and years, long before we got here. And
Well, they never adjusted the exemptions.
then, nothing, well,
No.
nothing changed.
I took care of what we had to do, and
Hmm?
it was, I think it's been every town meeting
Yeah,
that
we've had
we've changed something. This will be the first one.
yeah.
Well, we could. We probably shouldn't right
We
now.
shouldn't, no.
Because there are some other things that we want to fix or modify to make it easier for people to stay in their homes. And it's just, right today, we can't do it. I don't think we can do it. So
No.
we had actually come up with 2 different ideas, I think. But we'll do what we can. Okay, Status of the neighborhood review project, you've already kind of given us an update
Yeah.
on that. Should we take this off this list and just do it during your report? Or should, now that you're gonna start doing some more work, keep it on there?
Probably keep it on there, because I might have more of an update, and I'll have more,
Okay.
probably more detail.
Fine.
So,
Code of conduct and policies, we keep
You wanna,
keeping them on the list, and should we talk about
do
it?
you
a little
wanna
bit?
talk about it? This came from Littleton, so,
Is that the same one you shared with us?
yeah, I should, it's the same one.
Okay.
Yeah, I read through it. I
Uh,
had no issues with it.
Brian, did you get a copy?
And I
You
definitely,
showed that one in December, I think.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I keep moving it from my folder. The next-
Well, the question is, should we adopt it as is and then modify it from there
Yeah,
as time goes on?
and how's this different from the code of conduct that 101 training
It's not.
has you?
It's not really.
So,
It's just to have a policy on, for us.
Yeah.
And yeah, it basically says,
It says.
we're not taking money.
Yeah.
It's all the stuff that we sort of don't say, but, because we don't feel like we have to, but maybe we should.
I just actually.
How we treat each other.
Yeah, the select board has a whole policy, and I just got a copy
Because
of
they're,
it, which was great.
prior select boards needed one. Just saying. I didn't say anything. So, I didn't see anything that I would want to change on there.
No,
no.
Oh.
I think there's a word that needs to be switched to Lunenburg.
Yeah, from Littleton.
Littleton needs to.
Did we already do that?
No, I
We didn't
just,
do that yet?
I motion we
I
accept the
copied
code of
this from
conduct.
Littleton and just crossed it out.
I know, but I told you about that a while ago. I
Well,
thought
I
you were gonna fix
did,
it. Give it to me.
I motion we accept the code of conduct
For Lunenburg.
for Lunenburg.
For Loon.
I'll retype
Second.
it and let you see it.
All in favor?
Aye.
Put it in the book.
Okay.
Take it off the agenda. Land condition factors, that's really.
We talked about
We
that.
kind of talked
Talk
about
about
that.
that.
Yeah.
So we don't have the website on here.
That's what I was just gonna bring up,
Oh,
I was gonna mention that. I didn't put it on
okay, I'll let you go first then.
I definitely listened to all that.
the, so we actually sat down with Kara. Brian made some suggestions. And so we implemented all of his suggestions, and it's now live if you want to go. Might be easier to look at.
I noticed I could go right to the meeting, it's right at the top.
You can go to the lists of meetings
Yes,
and go right to the meetings, and it starts with the most recent one.
you know what I did that like? I still had to go searching for the agenda. for
Why
this meeting.
change that?
But I liked that it was easy to find,
So
that's what we needed.
My initial idea had
Yeah.
been to line up the videos with the agendas and minutes on the same
Mhm.
page.
Oh, okay.
Joe said, well, how about if we just put your channel, your Board of Assessors channel up on your header page? I was like, yeah. So that took like no time at all. And now if you go to our website, the assessor's website, it says agendas and minutes, and the next item is videos, and it's like, it's not called that, what's it called? I don't know.
But it's right there.
Yeah.
It's right there.
It's right there, right at the top.
You can go find our meetings like that.
Yeah.
I used to search down and have to go backwards and backwards and backwards to find old minutes, just because I was doing minutes reviews and stuff. And now it's like,
Yeah, that's great.
I was
And actually,
thrilled.
I was on there today, I could find everything easily, which
It was
was
user friendly.
lovely.
Yep.
Oh, good.
So
And like,
if, I don't know if you get to go out there much or have been out there much, but if you see something that you want to change on the website, it's now much more user-friendly, and we can make adjustments.
So,
And if the things
what's
I
the
wanted
website?
weren't in the right,
I don't think I've seen
Yeah.
weren't where I expected, I
What's the
just scrolled and I could find it.
You go to the town,
Instead of
you
having
go
to
to the town,
click to search.
yeah,
Well,
oh,
that's
just go to the
really
town
good.
header homepage,
There's it.
and then either click, we have Board of Assessors, or we have Department of Assessing. You can pick either one, because we used to not have one of the others. Oh, we didn't have board. We had department, assessing department, but we didn't have board of assessors. So when you go to boards and departments, they're two different tabs. and you go to the board one and go, I can't find the Board of Assessors. So we fixed that quite some time ago. But if you go to either one of those, it'll take you to the Board of Assessors homepage. And the second item, the second real item you click on is the videos. You go look at, watch our meetings. I watch them at 1.75 usually, because I can't sit there through.
I will add, that document,
Yep.
that you suggested, I'll ask Kara to add that.
Uh,
That one, your assessor, what is it, behind the curtain?
Yeah,
I'll add that, so add,
yep.
behind the curtain.
Just take a glance, I'll glance through it too to see if there's anything that's specific to a community other than ours, or if there's any dates in there that.
Okay.
But I don't think there were. I think it was pretty timeless.
Yeah.
So is that what you want to talk about on the website?
I wanted to just make sure that everybody was okay to
Okay.
know that if they want to go in and look at it, if there's anything that you want to change.
So when I pushed back the other day, or last time,
Yeah.
I couldn't get to this on the parcel maps.
Yeah,
It wouldn't come up. And when I went out the next time,
it
It
would.
was there.
parcel
Yeah.
maps came up. I said, great. So I went and looked at a parcel. On Arbor Street, right near me.
Mhm.
And those two homes are not on that thing, so I don't know, CAI is supposed to update our parcels, and the parcels have not been updated, because the houses are missing. So how far in arrears is CAI in making changes?
You know, it's kind of confusing. I really did want to update the mapping for our annual review. We have to hold off on that because of the budget. But
But they're supposed to do those anyway.
they are supposed to do that, but it's just confusing when we do these map updates because I have to keep checking. And then, so what happens is we send them to them, then they send us back what they did, but they don't update it until I give them an extract. So that,
So one of these houses has
when
been,
did you look at that? Did you look at that today?
I printed this off last week.
Okay,
One of these houses was put up about 6 years ago,
yeah.
and this house was put up 2 years ago.
Okay,
So they're missing.
all right, well.
So if we can find out when they did the last update, or what happened to the update, I don't know. If that's gonna make a lot more work for you, don't kill yourself.
No.
Because it's been sitting there like that forever. It's just something else that needed to be fixed along the way.
And we want to make sure it's right. That's one
Well,
thing
that
we're
was-
trying to do. I mean, it's,
If we're gonna give people tools, we gotta give them tools that point some of
Yeah.
the things that are up to date.
yeah,
Or take it down. I don't care which,
Yeah.
honestly.
well, 2 weeks ago, I spoke with them and they were supposed to finish the extract, because I had to send them the extract, and then they were gonna make the updates. So hopefully, and
How did they locate the house on the lot?
that's a good question. I don't know.
Did they use
I don't
satellites?
know if they use satellite for that, to put it on the map.
Yeah,
Yeah, do you know how they?
well, I don't know how they do it, but you could probably just look on an aerial map with aerial imagery and delineate it.
So,
However, there's many ways to do the same thing, so I wouldn't pretend to know how they did it.
I'll almost guarantee you that the two that we saw down on Reservoir that we had discovered are not gonna be there either. So I don't know how many houses we're missing on that map.
Yeah, that's the thing is, yeah, it makes it difficult because I try to go through and I've even been sending them, I think we're pretty good with our deeds other than 205 Sunset. We have one property that has the same address.
But you could get satellite imagery and do that.
Well, not on that one.
None of them.
That one has like 6 owners, 7 owners.
Mm.
That's a
I think
lot.
it's- Yeah,
But to delineate it.
same
And
address.
it's all the same, it's all the same address.
Yeah.
And there's no lot lines, no nothing. I don't know how they did it.
They're all along the water, all these little, like that.
Well, it's a little strip of land that's along the water, and all the homes are on other sides someplace. And
Oh, so it's their little piece of the
there's
water.
ownership for a whole bunch of different people, all at the same address. Same address, one address.
I wonder if Kingsborough does
I don't know how they got
that
that.
Massapog or whatever that.
Oh,
lady
that,
is.
Oh,
yeah.
They have that
Actually.
same issue.
yeah,
I only know that because my cousin lives up
So it's
there.
like
Oh.
the
So
deeded
it's
access.
something to,
yeah.
yeah.
I should actually check with them too, because,
well, they're not currently qualified as waterfront, and we probably need to have them as waterfront.
Mhm.
there's a lot that aren't. like-
With the factors of a busy road.
And then a factor of a busy road, yeah, the slope, okay, you want to put factor on the slope, great, but they're waterfront.
Yeah,
Even the lots along Townsend Harbor, those little lots, I think those are zero, some of those site indexes.
No.
it'd be easier
Oh,
to
they
look
might be
at it
site-
that way.
They sh-
Yeah,
I don't wanna guess.
They should be getting taxed, so they shouldn't be zero,
yeah,
but they shouldn't be ones either, because they're not a buildable lot,
right.
but they are, they're access to the water, so
Yeah.
Oh, look at,
what do you find? Anything good? Is that,
Good house.
that's your house?
Satellite view of my house.
That's your blue roof.
My blue roof.
where did, you did get that from the mapping, right?
It's Google
Yeah,
Maps.
Google Maps.
I wonder if they use anything.
It's really easy to get satellite data.
Satellite
through
photo,
GIS.
yeah.
I wish they.
There's flyers all the time and you pay for the amount of resolution you want. So like if I wanted to get down to 2 centimeters for a grid area, I would pay a lot more than if I'm going to 10 meters, for example.
Yeah.
But all of that is available. You can, like if you are in a GIS, that's one of the major ones is ArcGIS Online, it's like 80% of the software, I think. You go, you say, you go to the marketplace, you say, I wanna get this location, you pick the location you want, you pay for, and you look for when the satellite has come over, and you buy it. And it's anywhere from,
And I'm sure they have
$300 to
they have a huge
$1,000.
contract with
Yeah,
them.
that's and a group like that, they pay in credits that come with their subscription, that we then pay them to
Right.
access for us.
Right. Anything else?
So they could definitely get it easy,
Yeah,
and they could get very, like, it just, in a different life, I was able to get down to like tree canopy, like individual trees.
yeah, so maybe that's what they
Yeah.
do.
So,
But I will check on this, because this is one thing that, if it's two that are missing, it's probably more.
Oh, I just told you about two more that are probably missing, I didn't even check,
Yeah,
so.
but then, yeah.
Yeah, okay, anything else that we missed? Anything on the postponed topics you wanted to cover? Nothing?
I just mentioned, I don't know if you were here, Sarah, we dropped the upgrade to updating the mapping software just because of the budget. I put it in for 27, but I cut
Oh.
back on that.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be helpful with the neighborhood review, but
To be enormously helpful.
we just can't do it, so. Of course, CAI does charge us
Four?
$7,400 a year. We have these fees that aren't part of the contract, they're just like a maintenance type of
Mhm.
thing.
Mhm.
So we're paying 1,000 for, uploading and maintenance, and then there's another $3,000 charge. So it's like
Covering their
$7,400.
user fee, yeah,
Yeah,
for the software.
so, and the other software was like 11,374, I believe.
Which is about what we're paying now, but,
Well, we're not paying that now, but,
well, we
Wish I
are,
could
with
just
all those
get
are the
you-
charges, with all those are the fees, we probably are close.
yeah.
I wish I could just teach you ArcGIS Online, you'd be done. Take you a little while, but.
Yeah. We do have a new planning director that started, and,
It'd be great to convert
yeah.
our operations into that, but then you do have another subscription fee that you're paying for.
Well, but if it's a joint fee across several departments, then that might make sense.
But you'd have to have somebody who knew how to use it,
Right.
Yeah,
and that's training.
Um,
You can hire one of grads. No, you can't.
There you go.
But
you
that
were
would be-
saying that.
I was.
Yeah,
You teach school?
yeah.
Yes, I want to get some of the, you teach school here in town?
No.
no.
I want to get some of the kids in town interested in town government.
In fact, your school doesn't cover this town.
No, I teach vocation.
Okay.
Monty Tech would be.
Oh, for us, yeah. Which school do you do?
Minuteman.
So we were talking about
It's public knowledge.
this brochure, and I suggested that maybe we go to the schools and have them print them off, modify them and print them off for us. They might do,
Yeah,
If
they
they-
might have a visual communication department, but they will probably charge you for the materials.
happy to do that.
Yeah. Yeah.
No?
Mm-hmm.
Rather than us floundering around trying to get some new software that we can't get,
Mm-hmm.
and it was like,
So we took the PDF that Tom sent us, and we don't have the Adobe ability, we have a subscription, so.
Illustrator.
He
Yeah.
recommended
Illustrator.
Affinity, which is a one-time fee, I think of like $20, and it works like Adobe.
We
But
tried
that's-
to copy
I have
it into Word, but then it changed the whole format. And
Right.
Robin was so frustrated, she spent like an hour working, she said, I'm done with this, so. So she got a subscription which expired today, so we could just edit the data. So we're gonna try to see if we can print
So
it
you're
out.
trying to put this into a PowerPoint?
I started doing it, I just ran out of time. And I can easily do it, I'll go through it and try to do it. My only concern is that the second page has to be flipped.
You can actually, if you take this and you save it as a picture, you can flip the photo around in the slide.
You can, okay.
Sometimes you have to export it as a PDF.
You can fix this in Open Office.
Yeah,
I do,
Open
I
Office
do
is
most of
free
it.
and simple.
yeah.
and It works
Affinity's
really,
like that
really
too.
well.
Do we have that? I don't know if we have open
No,
office.
I-
the problem with that is putting new software on the town's systems.
Yeah.
You're not allowed to do that because of.
No, I wouldn't do it, I'll do it online.
Hi,
Oh, so
I actually use
your
Open
computer's
Office,
nerfed like mine is.
Yeah,
Yeah, I got it, yeah.
we struggle, but we get it
Right.
done.
Okay.
I've learned
So-
PowerPoint, with PowerPoint,
Yeah, I do a lot of stuff on my personal computer, I'm just,
yeah.
But Open Office is no cost to the town.
It doesn't matter
Putting
because-
software, it's a security issue.
Yes, of course it is.
Unfortunately, I think Open Office is probably more secure than what we have, but what do
Yeah.
I know?
I agree.
What do I
do you
know?
What do you know?
Just saying.
what people think?
Yep. Okay, then nothing on the postponed, nothing else on the postponed topics. I think we're ready to move on. Upcoming meetings, we're going to need to do some more abatements.
We are
We
in,
are tentatively scheduled for February 25th. Does that still work for everybody?
Hang on, let me.
I
That's the
don't know.
week after the vacation week.
Yeah.
is that okay?
yeah.
Why don't we reschedule for 18th?
Yeah.
No.
It's school vacation week.
School
Sorry.
vacation.
That's
I'm in
all.
Arizona.
I don't-
then, so-
Good,
Okay,
good
I
luck.
couldn't remember.
Nobody wanted to do it then. I
Yeah,
can
no,
do
it's
it.
still open. It's still open.
I also can't do the first 3 weeks in March. I'm going to be gone.
Oh, how nice for you.
So road trip. So
So you're not
So-
available
neither March
4th?
4th nor the 18th. We could maintain those dates just in case we need to do something, you need to do something about the abatements.
Okay,
So I was gonna suggest we just leave at least the 4th on there.
Okay.
okay.
And then we can decide if it's the 18th or we move it to something later, that's okay too. But
But you can't do the 18th.
I can't do the 18th, and I
Okay.
can't do the 4th.
When do we have to finish all the abatements?
We have 90 days
From when? Yeah.
from when they were,
From February 2nd.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, from,
no, from
From when
the
they
date
came in,
that
right?
they came in.
Yeah.
well, we have, yes, but I mean, the last one could be February 2nd, so we have 9 days from February 2nd for the very last one.
Yeah,
Many of them are already gonna have been done, because
Yeah.
as we're reviewing them tonight.
yes.
And if we have received no more that are postmarked,
I just know it's going to be freezing cold this weekend. I don't know what other weather we're going to endure. And I'm just
Yeah.
wondering about their ability to get to some
Right.
of these places,
well,
so.
they have 90 days from when they were received, and they couldn't have been received before January 1st.
We're trying, it's just, last week was just,
Right.
it's just
Last week
between
was
the
terrible.
cold and,
Yeah.
it just was tough.
Yep.
And we're,
Well, we could always, potentially have a meeting Wednesday, the 25th of March, right?
We could, but
I'm gonna pencil that in. Because he'll
you-
be
you're
back.
taking out the 18th,
Um,
or leaving the 18th and saying 25th as well?
are you back on the 25th?
I have something in that week, and I don't know what day it's going to be.
Okay,
That 16th to the 20th, I don't know what it's gonna be. So, that's why I'm,
let's just leave them on the calendar
Okay.
for now.
yeah,
And
Yeah.
if at our next meeting we
we
decide
can just
that
reschedule.
the 25th of March works better, we'll put it in, take
Yeah.
these out.
I should actually have some clarification on that date, right?
Okay.
And once we get through the abatements, we might be thinking about going back to once a month.
Oh, leisurely.
Well, when we had the fiasco with the taxes, we decided to do at least twice per month on TV, so people could see what we're doing, in the evening, so people could actually come to meetings, because they used to be done in the afternoon in a little tiny conference room someplace with nobody around. So we didn't like that.
Yeah.
So we've been, since then, we've had a lot to clean up over the last couple of years. Thank God Linda's here. And we've cleaned up a lot of it, so maybe we could be thinking about going back to monthly, at least for some period of time. We do that in the summer typically, but we're probably gonna be doing that even sooner. And we aren't putting anything on the warrant, town warrant,
Yep.
for this town meeting, so I think we're okay there. Cool. So maybe as soon as April, we can start doing
Once a
monthly.
month, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about that at our next meeting. Any further stuff before we close, closing comments? Closing comments from the public. You're the public. Closing comments from the board. I'd like to thank you for coming and sitting through our meeting.
Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
We're thrilled that you're here.
Yeah.
Obviously, you're knowledgeable, and I'm thrilled with that. I can't wait to work with you.
I'm excited. I can't wait to work with you guys either.
So,
It's gonna be good.
and you can come to our meetings anytime you want.
Thank you.
I was gonna suggest that, it's a pleasure.
You know.
I find it very interesting, so thank you.
Oh, good.
Because it kind of tells me what's going on around, you know,
Well,
in the town.
a lot of people, watch our meetings go out. Most of that was boring. There was some entertaining pieces. And then, but there are people.
There's some takeaways though.
We have some people that actually send us notes and go, "Oh, I noticed that your last meeting you said this, or this other meeting you said that, and what about this?" And it's like, they're paying attention. There's people out there really paying attention.
There
And
are.
I'm glad to have that, because I wouldn't want to do it in a vacuum,
Right.
Yeah.
which is how I think a lot of it was done in the last 20 years.
I tend to agree.
So.
I can remember being an assessor in one of those back rooms back in the day.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, just, we had our meetings during the day, and we weren't thinking, and we probably should have had them in the evening when people were around,
Right,
when they weren't working.
right. Instead of at 2:30,
Yeah.
when everybody's nodding off for lunch.
Well, people who work are definitely not gonna volunteer.
Right,
Right.
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 They have like a fixed set of work hours.
Cool.
No. Know all of your work.
Any further board comment? Hearing none, I'll entertain a motion to adjourn into executive session, which you'll have to.
Yes, I'm gonna add out. I want to thank you